I guess I should tab in to see how... Yeah, no, we're fine. Alrighty. Hey, Shadow, how you doing? Hit me with a hydrate right off the bat, goddamn. Ghost Wolf, how are you doing, my man? Hope everything's good with you. I'm gonna be writing up my commands here. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Alright, Dingo, how are you?
I'm alive, my friend. Are you ready for another epic night?
You know it.
The life we lead. You had a good week, mate?
Life, wait, what?
Did you have a good week?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, not too bad, frankly. You get up to much?
Nah, just, prepping for future events and all this other shenanigans, you know?
Epic. How are the tomatoes going?
They're leaning over right now, so, I'm worried it might have gotten a little too cold for them to properly flower, because I'm not sure if the flowers are, fully blooming, but that's okay. I was just experimenting anyway.
Worth it. You can't get to a final position until you practiced it.
Yeah, understandable, sir. Have a nice day.
Oh, goodness me. Getting darker and colder at night every day.
Yeah.
So exciting. Winter's just better. It's dark when you can't see people. It's always nicer.
That's one way to look at it.
You get to stay at home. Oh, goodness me.
I'm just writing up my commands right now.
Ooh. All sorts of fun coding.
Yeah. Pain in the butt. What else does Green 4 have here? BRDM, BTR-60, transport, and a UH-1H.
Who have we got piloting? TSB. Oh dear.
They'll be fine, I think.
Well, let's see who it is. It is... Sam is piloting. With Reaper.
I think they'll be fine.
As his co-pilot. Guess we'll see.
I guess we will see indeed.
Right. I shall jump back down and find out where I need to be slotted.
Good luck, Dingo. Likewise, my man. Glad to have you here.
As and when.
Of course. Have a good one, man. So that was Dingo. Dingo is the head honcho of the now dubbed Early, previously dubbed EU branch. Also happens to be a good friend of mine. And right now I am just making the multi. Just realized I butchered Yanni's URL. Crap. 1 second. What? See if Yanni gets that in time. Otherwise, I'll put the multi down for now, and hopefully I can get Yanni Finn's name. But if any of you remember what Yanni's Twitch URL is, I'd appreciate it. And I guess let's put on some proper music. What am I feeling for this map today? It's Pula. I'm half tempted to do Walk in the Park. I might change it in the meantime. Yeah, screw it. All right. I have been a busy camper. Here, I know where I can get the multi here. I just gotta go to Discord. Because every week I post a multi with the EU branch, so I just have to look in there and grab what I can. Oh, man. Where did I put their Discord information? There it is. All right, and then the multi-channel, FNF Media. Ah, crap. That beep means they've gone into the map screen, which means I am running out of time. And I'm being hounded for the other thingamajig. There it is. All right, cool. All right, that's set. Cool. All right, that's taken care of. Now I gotta put that in this channel. Awesome. All right, and I should be good. Should be in the keyword. Let me sync this to my other monitor here. I don't need my email up, and that should be a-okay. Who's yelling at me? Okay. Let me put the prediction up.
Let's give
It's going to be blue 4 defending and green 4 attacking again. Perfect. Let's set that for 15. And let's get right to it. All right, we're caught up. So, this is Friday Night Fights. This is, what do you mean, error creating prediction? What? Oh, did Don already put it up? Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. So, this is Friday Night Fights. They have 2 branches every week, the early and the late. I only cover the early these days because the late is just too late for me. Plus, I do a 40k op now with a Sisters of Battle unit at the time the late branch starts, and, well, I kind of like that time slot. But regardless, there will be 3 rounds today, each round having a 15-minute save start and a 50-minute play through. As a reminder, because I noticed some of the names in chat, you are free to watch the stream until the round actually begins once we get into safe start. Please log off, but feel free to place a bet on yourself, because I know some of you from OFCRA and FNF like to do that. But yeah, from here we'll be watching everyone above. Player count, I believe, is about 100 right now. Let me also take voice acting off, just in case anything bad happens. We are, yep, actually about 110. Excellent.
Allegedly.
Oh my gosh, and that's the sound of everyone jumping into the T4 channel. And here we go, 65-minute round going. Again, 50-minute round with the 15-minute warm-up. But Popmaster, thank you for dropping by. Hope you enjoy today. And let's see what we're forming up with here. So, mission, briefing. This is a mission made by Malin. It's called Jungle Fever. Notes is the local warlords have learned of a U.S. Navy Special Forces, learned of I guess I'm going to say a group of U.S. Navy Special Forces in the area, and they do not appreciate what the West meddling in the bears, so they're going to wipe them out. Game mode is simply add sector. Defenders are going to be covering 2 sectors. How add sector works now is if you have more units in the AO than the defenders have in the AO, a 90-second timer will automatically start counting down. And in those 90 seconds, the defenders have that time to kill the attackers before they lose the sector. Previously, it was if the defenders have even a single person in the AO that's not dead or unconscious, they will hold the sector, and once all of them have been cleared out, then the sector can be taken. So good to know. Otherwise, 125 defender build points, which is the standard number. Max view distance is a little under 1 kilometer at 900 meters. No magnified optics nor NVG equipment. Medium anti-tank settings, blue 4 is going to have 2 AT rounds, green 4 is going to have 2 AT rounds and an HE round, which will be quite useful. Otherwise, Blue Force starting gear for the uniform are the modern American Navy AOR camouflage kits. To break these down, you got your platoon lead, your platoon sergeant, basically your head honcho, and then his 2 IC, squad leaders, team leaders, auto rifleman assistants, grenadier IR that have the Hunt IR rounds, which are little 40mm cameras that you fire into the air, parachute down, give you a nice bird's eye view of the AO. Machine gunner assistant, combat engineers, which have a choice of the following 4 pieces of ordnance, 2 explosive satchels, 4 explosive charges, 3 AT mines, or 2 tripwire HE mines, and 2 tripwire flare mines. 4 mines total there. Light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 an assistant, medium anti-tank, 2 an assistant. The reason it's 1 and 2 is because some mission makers will replace number 2 with either a dedicated missile system like a Javelin or a Metis, or give them AA like a Stinger or an Igla. Otherwise, RI, RIS, and SMP don't matter anymore because there's no X-ray. They were part of a recon group that FNF has had scrubbed out for about 2 months now. But you have squad DMRs, which in this case it appears to be some sort of Mark 11 SR-25 for Blue 4. And they have a magnified optic as well. You have one of these guys in Alpha and one of these guys in Charlie. Otherwise, your crew lead, crewmen, pilots, medics, and your base kits. Loadout for these guys is going to be Mark 18 Mod 1s with the choice of different stock. Glock 17s is their secondary. Light machine gunner, also known as the auto rifleman, is going to get the M249. Medium machine gunner, also generally known as the machine gunner, going to get the M240 Golf. Light anti-tank is going to be the M136, and crew and aviation get a choice of the MP7 submachine gun or another Mark 18 Mod 1. Their assets include a 1117, which is what my designation for it is. Really powerful asset. I would argue the best asset in FNF in terms of playability, because it has the speed to be able to quickly rush enemy objectives, or if it's used on defense, to counterattack enemy convoys coming in. The one caveat with it, though, is it doesn't have its Mark 19. FNF is a firm believer of no grenade machine guns or autocannons, so it's been replaced instead with a 7.62x51 NATO, basically a 240 Bravo coax. What I like to call it, at least, which are, these things, essentially. But they also have a sit-down M2 turret, 2 standing 240s with E-clans, though, which means they have magnified optics, and those make all of the difference, because you go from just suppressing your enemy to then actively trying to kill them with a weapon that's perfectly rested. So you can snipe people with this with no weapon sway, and it's very, very useful, especially when it's chambered in 7.62x51. Big bullet. Not the biggest, like a 50 cal, but this one you can still easily get 2 shots to the chest and kill someone. Otherwise, you have a standing M2 static with no scope, and then a Ghost Hawk, which I'm pretty sure is just a, that's just for show, because I didn't see that in their roster. I'm going to go check the other AO. Might be usable, might not be. I honestly couldn't tell you, but the miniguns are out of ammo, so it could just be a showpiece. I don't see anyone under pilots, which would be an H instead of a G. G is a dedicated vehicle crew, so we'll go with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at our Blue 4 roster so you guys can start placing those bets. Newton is going to be commanding. I have not seen Newton command in a long time, so we'll see how he does. Alpha is going to be led by Khalil. Alpha 1 team is going to be led by Heartseer with Renly, Buffat, Nicholas, and Nicholas, Blast, and Raposo. And looks like there's going to be no Alpha 2. So Bravo is, oh my god, they didn't. I'll explain in a second. Nemesis has Scandia Recon with, Bravo has Scandia Recon with Nemesis leading, Whiplash as the squad medic, Yanni leading Bravo 1 with Iander with AT. That's important to note. Flying Finn, Pert, Nimia, Malin, and Fred with him. Naf's leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Azariah, Morgan, Oddball, Casual, and Dobbs together. Depso. Oh, some guys from OFCRA. Leading Charlie HQ with Tymek as his medic. Valitarian leading Charlie 2 with Huller, Johnny, Vega, Lucky Rage, Skits, and Kaput. And there's no Charlie 1. Now, this is why I said uh-oh earlier. We have Papega Pirates also in Blue 4. With King leading Delta, looks like they've merged Delta 1 with them, so that's Guy Fieri, Legal Action, Artisan, Clown, and Flux. Flux probably leading Delta 1. Delta 2 being led by Armored Jesus with KK, Bronson, Bant, and Roster. Bant, I would say the top player in FNF. They're probably going to merge into Delta HQ as well. And then Deska Keeper, Andrej, and Grames Kropa taking the 117. Now, here's the deal. Here's why I said uh-oh. 2 best communities in FNF are Papega Pirates and Scandia Recon. Recently, every time they've been together, they have not lost, and they usually just completely annihilate the competition. So take with that information what you will, but let's see who's reading green for. Oh, shit. Okay. Second thing I have to say. There is a thing going about Green 4 right now where some people don't like Pierce because Pierce has an interesting strategy when he ground commands, all right? Don't shit talk him, please. Please, all right? He's trying his best. He is an excellent squad leader, but I will admit some of his ground commanding can be a little strange, all right? But once in a blue moon, we see him hit accurately, even against Scandi, Recon, and Pepega, all right? I'm just saying. Just saying, all right? Fonz is going to be his 2IC. Wise, the platoon medic. Shy has merged all of Alpha together. He's got Vagrant, Olaf, Nordic Prophet, Seismo. Good to see Nordic, by the way. He's a good fan, and I brought him to FNF, and he's loved it ever since. Grav, Kabubi, Steve, Mutant, and Tiski. By the way, if you want to join in FNF, feel free to do !FNF, and you can make it to round 2 and 3 tonight. Ash is leading Bravo HQ with Swola Gazag, Tackleberry, and Waldo under him. NASA leading another group of OFCRA guys. These guys are good players. With Block, Mr. Dave, Vexen, really good player. Actually, hell, all of these names are really good. Not gonna lie. Vexen, Roy DeCamper, Ezio, Pogo _ Ivno, Viva, and Andriri. Ezio is also on the multi-twitch, by the way. Norris leading Charlie HQ. Charlie 1 has Nelson leading Iqbal, Gordon, Bates, and Nielsen. Solopol leading Charlie 2 with Pingus, Albersi, Snaferno, Pirto Sky, Gregons, and MFL. I butcher these names, guys. Big Phil leading Delta HQ with Herman, XD, the Aim at the Balls, Crazy, Stindox, Solomons, Gogu, and Dingo, who is the main guy, head honcho, I'd like to say, for the EU branch. You got Arcor and Wheaton in a vehicle crew, Twins and Roofy in a vehicle crew, and then Hotel is going to be the UH-1H with Sam, Reapers, and Lolo. But let's go over Green 4's assets real quick because I skipped over that. They're going to be rocking the modern African militia camouflage kits. I'm going to look down. I believe they have an SVD or an M76 for their DMR. That's going to be an SVD. Okay. Loadouts are either AKSs or AKMs, PM handguns, RPKs for the light machine gunners, PKPs for the medium machine gunners, light anti-tanks going to be the RPG-26, crew and aviation get a choice of the PV-2000 or an AKS. Nothing on crew served weapons, but they get a BTR-60, a BRDM, which is just a faster BTR-60, an armed UH-1H, which is going to have 1,000 rounds of 7.62x5.1 for each gun across 5 different 200-round boxes, 4 ZIL transports, and 7 Land Rover transports. All right. All right. Now, points-wise, we have 114k on Blue 4 and 36k on Green 4. I believe in Green 4, guys.
Reasonably certain that they have fire positions like this, and I imagine this. Yep. Any questions from anyone? Anything they don't understand? Anything?
This is the day 1 adventure crew driving into the Goblin Tunnel scenario. Turvy.
Vehicles do we have for other transit?
Don't bring Goblin Slayer into this, Turvy. God damn it. All right. Well, here's the deal. So we got 2 sectors. One is Blue 4 spawn point, this little ridge area. Nothing's been changed on it. It's a really nice defensive position. The one weakness, though, is that it's a very big area and it's easy to flank it. However, if you can get full 360 on this AO, you're going to lock it down really easily. It's a bitch to assault. Second AO is going to be this castle area, which similarly is a bit of a bitch to hit, but it's hard to climb up here. You can use enhanced movement to get up here, which looks like we're seeing Scandi Recon do. And again, just a lot of open areas around it, really easy to lock down. But if Blue 4 divides their forces among both AOs, they're going to have a tough time fully securing them. Sector 2 is easier because it's more of a box shape. Sector 1, more of an elongated oval. So it will be tough. If I believe in Green 4, put all your points down. Broadcasters don't get points to their own channel, unfortunately. Looking at bets, I suppose Pierce is leading Green 4. God damn it, Kay. Is it really that obvious? You guys. Ah. God damn it, guys. You know, I hope Pierce wins this one just so we can turn it around, okay? Now, yes, he's fighting Pepega and Scandi, and I know all of you bet because of... Well, not all of you bet because Pierce is leading one side. It's because Pepega and Scandi are on the other, and that's the more logical choice to bet on because it's 2 of the best communities in the game, okay? If Pierce wins, people go bankrupt. I hope Pierce wins then, just to screw with you all. Darius Cater, my bad. Thanks for the resub. Well, there I goes. I appreciate it, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And Bretchit is right. Pierce did win a round last week, so some of you might be screwed here. All right? Pierce did win a round last week, so you can't keep hating on him. All right? It's almost 200k to 75k. I hope a lot of you lose on Blue 4. Oh my god. I have only 1.9k because of bad bets. Well, that total guy, don't worry about it. We have a lot of streaming to do today. We've got this. We have a Sisters of Battle Warhammer 40k up at 8. And then in between and after, we're going to be playing some DayZ. And we're also going to be doing some prep work for a quick pay for pain tomorrow at 11 a.m. by making some custom compositions. Tomorrow, we'll be having that pay for pain I just mentioned. We'll also be finally having that Resident Evil op around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Sunday, we will be having the SOG Prairie Fire special event where we'll see names like 10 Idaho, who we see every Sunday, the veteran from Nam. We'll be seeing hopefully Egg Beast show up and some other members of the SOG crew, both devs and do not glitch yourself into objects. If you do so by accident, contact staff and we can TP you out. Okay, cool. We'll be seeing people like Nemesis Barbarian. We'll also be seeing some big names over there, such as Drewski, Digby, Digital Vagrant. I'm not sure if Raptor's name is J Raptor. I saw that on the roster too, but that could be a different person. But regardless, a lot of people in that operation might do something else that day, but I'm also trying to prep some time to play some Fallout New Vegas and start that stream. So we'll see how all that goes. Currently running the final test on the DayZ server. Awesome, Ghost Wolf. Let me know when it's up, and we will add that to the repertoire. Otherwise, round is beginning in 2 minutes. Green 4 is getting situated. They're going to have a UH team. They've already got some dudes loaded in some cars. We've got some trucks loaded. Otherwise, the BRDM and the BTR-60 are going to be crewed by only the crew, no infantry. Apparently, Charlie 2 is being led by a first-time FNF member in SL who is drunk. Which Charlie? Definitely not Norris. Oh, Charlie 2. Solopole? I mean, who's the Charlie 2 on the other side? Valitarian. I thought I've seen Valitarian lead. So, Bax, is that blue 4 or green 4? Excuse me. For green 4? All right, well, the odds are certainly stacked in Pierce's, against Pierce, excuse me. So we'll see how Pierce does. I'm rooting for Pierce, all right? 266,000 points against 128,000. I'm rooting for Pierce. I am rooting for this man. Yeah, I was about to say, Val is definitely not new. I've seen him team lead multiple times. Send in Go Team 6 now.
Why is the 40k so late? The only name that matters is Liru. LCPL hard, LCPL hype, keep up the good stuff. LCPL heart, praying for some LCPL bad frag today.
We're gonna see plenty of grenade kills today. It's FNF, baby, you know it. I love the grenade plays because that's the one solace we have against a single individual trying to kill a group. I love the grenades in FNF. But Marty, the reason we're doing 40k at 8 p.m. these days is that's just simply the only time I can do it, in all honesty. And then I'm not sure if I'll be able to make the Saturday op where I'll play on the ground because they're starting it at 5 o'clock, and I've got something to Zeus for another group at 6. So that's a shame there, but regardless, I am doing my best. I'm trying to work with the VIX to play all the ops on the ground that I can, but schedule conflicts are schedule conflicts. Nonetheless, Marty, thanks for the 23-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operation, and I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Pay for Pain is going to be hosted in TSB, and, you know, there's something that I think Wolves said. It was either Wolves or Modadix, or it might have been Larry. One of the three said a few weeks ago how Pay for Pains used to be something like once a year, and now we do them like every few months. I'm probably going to start pulling them back and doing them only once every few months again to like 3 to 6 months, I'd say. Just to keep it going like that, because he's right. And they're supposed to be more specialized events. So I might work on that instead. And then just focus on either DayZ or stuff like, you know, the Fallout New Vegas stuff if I need to ramp up revenue. But The only reason I do things like pay for pain is because I have stuff to pay for. In this case, this one is to help pay for Bloodwing's Masters. I gotta run something else soon because she wants to do the windows. That was a nice right turn right there. And then I gotta raise a bit of money for myself to restart my damn stock portfolio. Because, you know, living month to month with how inflation's going is making things a little tougher. And, of course, YouTube throttling my ass and Twitch being Twitch. Money usually gets a little tight, but that's why we do those special events to make up for it. Some DayZ pay for pain again. I'd have to find a server dev to allow for that. I'd love to do a DayZ pay for pain again, but I don't have a server anymore because Frost decided he wanted to go back to school, which is perfectly fine. I would just have to ask a dev somewhere. Maybe like House of Trash would let me take one, but, you know, we'll have to see. But that is in the back of my head right now because I'm busy with all these other things, you know? But if the opportunity presents itself, I will totally take it up again. Well, Ghostal, first we got to get your server on the map, buddy, so when it's finished, let me know and we can start advertising it. I'd love to get everyone on that server, man. Absolutely. All right, so Green 4 has been coming up the right side here. UH-60 has gone around... What are you doing? Okay, I thought he was landing on this island to deploy that squad. I was like, what the hell? But no, they're just waiting and wait until they probably get the go-ahead to send things in. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff we're going to be getting by. Also, YouTube-wise, I'm just going to be releasing a lot of random stuff. YouTube is going to throttle me either way, so I might as well just make random shit. Like a video that came out 2 hours ago, which is just a freaking me screwing around with a Titan AT launcher to Payday Tucson. And I was just trying to find like the best clips from yesterday's TM op to just screw around with. So, you know, little silly things like that just to show off the game. So why not? But I'll probably ramp up to releasing 2 or 3 videos a day because I want to keep up with the Zeus content. And then, you know, DayZ I'll release when I release, and everything else I'll release when I release. I'm just working on massive front logs right now. Other announcement, Tuesday Zeus slot I'm going to drop, so I have more time for other things as well. But yeah, that is pretty much it for me. Stalling for Green 4 to move up in here. We've got Alpha 1... moving out to do, I guess, some preliminary recon. We also have Pepega moving out and Bravo moving out. So Blue Force trying to proactively do reconnaissance here to find where Green Force coming from. And then I guess rally their forces and try to encircle the enemy attack and push forward. That's a really risky thing to do because it risks all your forces going out and getting engaged by larger groups, but it could pay off. We'll just have to see how things go. Final numbers were 300,000 on Blue 4 to 132,000 on Green 4. That is quite the pot. We'll see how that goes. You bet all 30 of your points on Green 4. Righto, Vaccinator. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Yeah, if any of the other my team sees that enemy, they can just start screaming. That was the one here.
Alright. So we do have Blue 4 up here. I think they just saw Green 4.
Yo creo que es el mejor donde estábamos antes, ¿eh?
Pronto, vamos para allá. Vamos para allá porque igualmente viene el grupo de Renly y Heise que se van a colocar más a la
Sí, que
izquierda.
se pongan porque nosotros nos quedamos más centrales.
Alright. So I'm going to imagine Blue 4 spotted Green 4. Not sure if Green 4 spotted those Blue 4 dudes, even though they were doing a bit of a skyline. Trying to have a local listen in here. Also, I'm going to tab out real quick, turn the music down just a touch. We'll see how things go. When is the mission map that Bloodwing helped build with the bunny farm? That's going to be tonight at 8. Yes, there is a surprise in the Warhammer 40k op that Bloodwing helped me make. That's going to be at 8 tonight. Not sure if the player base will run into it, but yeah, it should be interesting. Regardless, Blue 4 has started firing on this group of Green 4 here. You see the shots going overhead. Looking on the map, Blue Force still setting up their blocking positions here. We could see these forces try to move around on foot and flank the Green 4 units coming in, but I'm a little worried about this group here because they don't have a lot in terms of numbers to hold right here, and they could easily be overwhelmed, so we might see them quickly try to pull back in a second. And if they're not quick enough, though, Green 4 is going to have another force pretty much encircle them, or at least flank them. EST is the time zone, Eastern Standard Time. For reference, it's in about 4.5 hours. Hive Op is still happening this week, Devour. I fucking hate it so much. No offense to you and your work, but gigantic pain in the ass to make it work. And I don't want to talk about it. Alright. So Blue 4 is pulling back, which is the smart thing to do. I don't think they realize just how many Green 4 guys are here, but it is quite a bit. But I think they spotted the group to the east and the group to the south, and they know better to hold that position. I guess southeast, technically. You got some red smoke being popped as well. And we do see Blue 4 starting to mobilize around, but that's going to be a 2-kilometer movement. You got the BRDM firing into that smoke, and Blue 4 is still opting to pull back here. Again, the smart play. Green 4, they still have a chopper crew ready to go, and they are deploying along the rear. They could potentially try to back cap as well. That might be the one Achilles heel that Blue 4 has, is that squad on the rear. They could try to back cap either Sector 1 or Sector 2. With Blue 4 having so many units out here, if that helicopter lands and tries to take Sector 2 on the rear, and then run this main force just overpowers what's here and goes to Sector 1, we could potentially see Green 4 win this one, which would be a massive upset in the polls. Vexen getting knocked out by the marksman rifle there. That has Blast on it. Blast trying to shoot for NASA. NASA ducks down, realizing he is outgunned. Green 4 playing this incredibly well by moving up slowly. BTR coming along the MSR. You got this other force right here. AT fire. That was an HE shell, and I think 2 Blue 4 just went down to it. Great shot. 3 Blue 4 went down to it. That was half, a little under half of this team. So they're now down to a 4-man fire team size element. That was a great use of HE there. And Bluck's only credited with 2 kills because the third was probably an ace shrapnel kill, which doesn't get you much. But I do appreciate the GL rounds being fired here.
Orange smoke friendly, blue and red smoke enemy. Southwest of my position.
He's calling that a little close to his own guys, so he's got to be careful, but now you got the BTR coming around. So you have Pepega now coming along the left. They're going to probably try to make an additional defensive line here. Scandy, not sure if they're going to try to run around the rear or also follow with Pepega. But you also have the M1117 coming around. UH-60 doing a low pass. Looks like they've deployed their infantry on the northern side. They can come in on Sector 1 or Sector 2. Interesting.
6 now. LCPL Hard.
Game Nerds, thanks for the 9-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Devour, I can't have a Kozus for the zombie mission. It's too framey. I'm sorry. It's just, I want to be done with it, put it on YouTube, and just never talk about it again, all right? Let me explain. So, Devour made this amazing Resident Evil Hive composition for me for an op. We were supposed to run it a month ago. The issue is, for whatever reason, it runs like a piece of shit in the Eden editor on my computer, but Devour's, Falcons, everyone else who's tried it, it's perfectly fine. So in order to make it work, I've had to cut it into multiple pieces, garrison them, and then merge them with each other. And as I merge them, my computer just, you know, eats itself. But it's been like a 7-hour mission file, Dev. And I haven't even had to do anything other than put garrison units down. It pisses me off to no end. So please, please, Devour, drop it. All right, so Blue 4 trying their best to set up another defensive line with 4 people here with all these down trees. Trying to knock Vexen out with the M249. He's treating it as a rifle, which I like to do in PvE, but might not be the best thing for PvP. Blast trying to line up a shot on Vexen, but he is trying to... he's literally just spinning around right here, evading fire. He has gotten hit a few times. About to say, hope that's a smoke grenade. So BTR is now coming up and trying to provide supporting fire here. Its shots are a little to the right, though. Blue 4 might be forced to pull back because their AT guy was taken out. And now you have another advance coming up here. Red smoke pop behind them. Got some Overwatch forces trying to fire on Blue 4 as they pull away. You got this open area. Green 4 can deliver some flanking fire. All right. That is a BRDM firing at him. Looking a little nasty here. Buffat's still in the open taking shots. Dodging fire where he can. He's running sideways to try to evade. Still not realizing where he's taking fire from. Friendly getting heavily suppressed here. Oh, 14.5 millimeter just tore through that tree. Now you got the 117. Trying to provide some assistance here.
Samoża? Jebło przed nami.
AT just landed short. That was an HE shell from the looks of things. And we got, all right, Pepega Pirates have come around. They're now hitting the isolated southern flank of Green 4's advance. We could see an opportunity for Blue 4's elite troops to sweep south to north here. But it's going to heavily rely on this team holding, but the 117 just had its driver knocked out. But hold on. Looks like the 50 cal managed to flame out and to take out the BRDM. So with that gunner still up in the 117, he can still lay down hate. But Blue 4 still with 4 guys. They're smoking their own vehicle here. This group might go south, take Sector 2, but I'm not sure how much Green 4 is going to be left alive in the meantime.
Drivers flanking you to your north, or I mean southeast.
That's a GL. Way off. Like 100 meters far. This is Pepega we're talking about. These are some of the best of the best. And speaking of the best of the best, we got Bayant down here already on 2 kills. Coming around the biggest flank here. I don't know, just with the amount of time this fight is taking, that's buying time for Scandia Recon to reinforce Pepega, so even if Pepega gets knocked out pretty hard, they're going to be reinforced by more elite troops. You got a buildup of Green 4 right here, but they're not on position to actually get online and engage. This is allowing Blue 4 maneuvering room to get on the southern flank of this battle line. They're going to overwhelm it and then just start basically doing flank attack upon flank attack on this area. Meanwhile, this 117 is holding that northern side. Now, if Green 4 could just break out to the north and head to Sector 1 and this squad goes down to Sector 2, they could take everything. They could be fine. Bates with a great SVD pickoff on Guy Fieri. That sounded like the 117 getting cooked.
Are you winning with your schizo op? That is bots fighting bots.
Thank you, Frisk. I appreciate it. I like to name all my bots really awesome things right here, because this is totally AI versus AI. God, I wish. Then I could do this every day. I felt like it instead of a designated time slot at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. But anyway, thanks for the 13-month resub, Frisk. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Have I tried Terra Invicta yet? No. All right, so now you got Green 4 actually folding their forces a little to the south right there. Green 4 trying to set up to hit these small, that small group there as the other half of their force for Blue 4 keeps pushing around. They've kind of hit a standstill here. Bayant finally caught out in the river. Taken out. This is more of a lake, actually. Never mind. Well, that is kind of a river, and that's the end of the river, but I digress. But here comes Scandy to come around. I don't know if they're going to follow Pepega or if they're going to go north and try to cut off that force instead, but either way, I think Green 4's out of time here because they've just situated themselves in this position. Now the question is, can they outlast Pepega and Scandy? Because if they can, they've only got a minor garrison to fight at Sector 1, which, you know, Sector 2's force can then go up and evenly trade with, but if Blue 4 wins this fight and pulls back with a few elite troops, then I think they're screwed. Here comes the King. And there's the King's double kill with his 240 Gulf. Does he get the triple? Knocks Twins out. Doesn't get the execution. Cake here takes it, but that was pretty much a triple. Private Snafferino. Does anyone remember where Private Snafferino was? I can't go looking right now. Was he on Green 4 or Blue 4? Well, he's over here on his own. He ain't dead yet, but he's playing with Pepega. And a PKP with Pingus push up. Getting a nice double kill. Have to double tap Kane, otherwise he'll be brought back. Kane's back up. Pingus, does he notice? He does not. Might notice now. There's the execution. Kikir trying to return fire, gets the kill on Pingus. MFL trying to come around. There's Sector 2 being captured. MFL taken out. That was the chopper, I think, dropping a dude there. The prompt was being captured. All right. So if one guy can capture it, that means no one's in that sector. So I'd love to see this squad immediately turn and try to go into Sector 1. Unless Sam is trying to land, which I doubt it. So you see that bar filling right there. Nelson taking MG fire by Kikir. GL fired up in this direction. But look at the numbers Green 4 has in this fight. I mean, look at the skull count here. Compared to Blue 4, it's significantly more. There's the sector captured. We've got 3 guys right here. We got some trying to push forward. BTR trying to engage into Scandia Recon as they come in. And Blue 4, I mean, they've actually taken out all of this force over here. You just have Nielsen left alive. But everyone else was taken out by that Pepega element. They've still got a few guys left. They're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which a little more than the other, but they've almost evenly traded out. Now you got Scandia Recon online here. I'd say Green 4's only chance is this group getting their foot in the door on Sector 1 and this fight continuing for another 10 minutes, which is a lot of time for this fight to be happening. In those 10 minutes, you could see Pepega's Remnant go around and start flanking. Got Cake here coming up to Nelson's position. Nelson didn't even notice. He just surrendered. Dingo doing his best to suppress Scandy here.
88 by the big rock.
Hear them talking in the field.
Hey, Owl, they're pushing.
What's the range of that?
81 by the log pile, and then 86 by the big rock.
Right, I'm gonna fucking jail.
Oh, running left, right, left, right.
They're calling those forces out. I think that GL landed a little early there. I don't know what that guy was trying to do, but that certainly wasn't the result he wanted, that's for sure. You got a decent defensive line being set right here for the other sector. Honestly, the UH-60 should come back. Pierce should pull a group back to the coast. They should be picked up by the I called it UH-60, sorry, UH-1H. And they should pull back and deploy another squad over here and let this bulk of the fighting continue to play out. Instead, they're going to use the UH-60 as a support element, which is also not the worst call you can make, but it's really hard for those door gunners to accurately get kills in jungle fighting. Blue 4 is a US naval faction. Green 4 meant to be an insurgent faction. Game nerds. That's another hydrate. Alright. So Green 4 getting pinned here, but they're going to start getting pushed. You have these two Pepega members starting to push that southernmost flank. And they're going to be hitting isolated groups. Artisan finds a grenade, though. Oh, God, I hate sneezing. I hydrated, don't you worry. Oh, and Cake here gets the drop there.
Zeb just pulled back. All right.
Pierce is dead. Oh, he was picked off up here. That's no bueno. His position's getting pushed by Blue 4. These guys going for a massive flank around, which I get, but if Green 4's goal is to hold all these Blue 4 forces here to hope that squad can make it, it's burning too much time. What they also need is the UH-60 to start hitting that position to lighten it up. Like, I get you want to help this fight here, but you want to focus on the final objective, because if you have enough pullback there, you'll see Blue 4 turn around and try to pull back to defend that last AO. But if you're too busy fighting down here, I don't know. Wise trying to push Artisan as he does a quick tack reload. There's a double. Yeah, Modernist, I have a noise gate. I actually have a really awesome audio setup. I'm blanking on his name, too. God damn it. Because I haven't seen him in a hot second, either. So I think that was the BTR finally getting hit. I think they're calling it out here. Yasuhiro, you're right. Yes, Jared, thank you. Yasuhiro. I need to shoot him a message. It's been a hot second. Hope he's okay. Alright, this attack's going to begin in another 1 or 2 minutes, but they're in the low ground. Blue 4 is going to shift defenders and probably fight that off. But, I mean, Blue 4 is starting to get a significant number advantage here. Green 4 now thinking of maneuvering around, but it's... Oh, this is just a mess, guys. Honest to God, this is just a bit of a mess. Where's Falcon been? He doesn't really play in FNF and OFCRA anymore. He's been just doing his own stuff. But with everything that happened to him in both events, I don't blame him. Kazag taking some fire as he tries to suppress. Gets hit a few times, gives a few hits. This 4-man team has been here the entire, like, even with that HE round, they're still out here kicking ass. So Green 4 is now trying to bypass forces around. That's exactly what they need to do. If they can get this team to go around and hit the sector instead, that is exactly what they need to do. Got the attack beginning here. I hope Alpha has their marksman. Yes, they do. That's exactly what they need to utilize for right here. The question is, can he get the pickoffs here? He is going to be the most valuable member in this Green 4 team. If he can get a few good headshots, that's all Green 4 needs to get in the zone. With these forces maneuvering around, they could outpace what is Scandy right here. Otherwise, you're going to continue to see these massive flanking attacks. So I appreciate the flank play we're seeing by the OFCRA guys trying to push around right here. We need to see more of that. They need to bypass the firefighting and just go straight to the objective. Yep, Ash getting shot at from the rear. He's knocked out. They turn the 50 cal around. Very risky and exposed up there, but the marksman, he's in a bit of a tough spot. Got the UH-60 still flying above. Again, now is the time for it to be doing its air support. Looks like the gunner of the M2 was taken out. These guys are delivering a flank to these units back here, which, yes, it's a good short gain to have, but it's not going to mean dick for shit in the long run, unfortunately. Oh, my God. That was another HE RPG. Bluck on 5 kills now. Beautiful shot. And Renly doesn't even notice his friends are dead. Well, I guess he'll never know. There you can see, Scandy is cleaning up the rear here. Ash woke back up. So these guys need to bypass and head to Sector 1 before Blue 4 can get their reinforcements in. Ash trying to hold here. Tackleberry gets pushed by Yanni. Kazul gets a push on Ash. Okay, please. You guys need to set up an interdictory barrier right here, and you guys need to head to that AO immediately. Green 4 does not have the numbers to take that position anymore. Oh, please, please, push. Objective, go, go, go. Come on. At this point, they need to set up that interdictory force, otherwise Blue 4 is going to be hot on their heels, and when they try to climb that hill, they're going to get shot in the back. They need to have an interdictory force at this point. Picket line, anything. Otherwise, Blue 4 is just going to push everything back to the objective and kill everyone. Hell, they might shoot this force in the back, which is going to force them to play interdictory. But they're going to take casualties. Oh my God, Morgan. Morgan, that was a dead dude. It's okay. Morgan. Candyland Cobra, thanks for the 21-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, this is going to force them to play interdiction. They're caught in the open right here. They need to run to cover. I love how XD just got a hit on Arcane there. All right, good. You guys, keep going. We could see an upset here. We have an opportunity to see an upset. We just need to see the Green 4 interdiction force play through here. And yes, I do want Pierce to win this one for Green 4 just so I can rub it in some of your faces because you keep shitting on him, all right? XD gets flanked. There's 3 people left on the interdiction force. Come on. RPG. Sorry. We all know the RPG king is Eander here, and he does not let his roll go easily. Okay. Well, that happened. That's funny. RPG fired back, it was short. And now they're taking return fire. Oddball coming around. Runs out of ammo. Herman doing his best to hold his own position. He gets blue on blued. Herman still looking in that previous direction as Oddball does the merry-go-round on him. Comes back around. Attackers are capturing Sector 1. Hold on. Hold on. Green 4 outnumber Blue 4. It's 90 seconds. And Green 4 can get right back into the AO. Guys! I think green 4 won! Holy shit, I think green 4 won! Chopper's coming in! The pilot's been shot out! It's on fire! 2 more green 4 get out! It's gonna be an upset! 30 seconds! I can't believe it! It's an upset! The interdictory force did it! Oh! This is why you play objective! This is why! Pierce did it! He did it! You might not like it, but he did it! Oh my god. What was it, 300,000 points or 350,000 points against Pierce? Oh. Oh man, BB, thank you for the 5 gift subs for the upset. If you got a sub from BB, make sure you thank him or her. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario.
Goat Team 6 now.
Oh.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team 6.
Oh. Oh my god. It wasn't OFCRA's group that made it in time to capture the sector. It was that original sector, that force that captured Sector 2 then came into Sector 1. They were able to get just enough knockouts and then push that objective. That one team is what made it. Like, damn. Damn. You know what I mean? All right. Let's run our first ad break so we can switch out all of our commands. This is the only time I run ads when I do intermissionary thing. Intermissionary. No, it is intermission. I was thinking missionary. Never mind. You know my point. Yeah. I'm going to shut up now. Oh, the sound alerts are on. Let's turn those off real quick before someone starts playing stuff they're not supposed to. Yeah. That's for later. Whoops. Anyway, let's start changing out our commands here. So our next thing is going to be Columbia. And the mission is going to be... Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If that was the old version of Ad Sector, I think Blue Force should have been able to get back in time to actually stop the sector, but my god. Like, because let's be honest, if that was a full, like, PvP thing instead of an objective thing, Blue Force would have won that. But, oof. That's a toughie. It's assassination. Ooh. 1 second. All right. We haven't done an assassination in a hot second. Reinforce the 10% numbers advantage. And a UAZ Dishka. While Blue 4 has an M2 static. All right, so now we're just chilling right now until the next round begins, but that was a close round. Honestly, when you think about it, if that interdiction force was just allowed to keep going, Blue 4 might have had enough time to actually get right on top of that objective and push in behind them. It's unlikely, based off of the fact there's another group right there that could have turned around and engaged them, but ooh, definitely a tough one for sure. Regardless, guys, hope you enjoyed that round. We'll be covering rounds 2 and 3, then probably playing an hour of DayZ. And we'll keep it going from there. You knew they were pushing behind you? I mean, I think you would have known after Sector 2 was captured, or at least had the prompt to say it was being captured, but yeah. I think they allowed for too much for Scandi and Papega to counterattack the one group, not realizing there was still a squad, thinking that the defenders of the one sector could have held, and they just didn't, and that's what cost them. Yeah, Cage, go ahead. Feel free to message me on Discord. If no, which ambush? Kick me. No. Oh my god. DMs up the wazoo. I'll answer that later. Hey, Lag, how you doing? We're just waiting for the next round to begin in a bit of an intermission. We'll see how everything else goes here, but I'm happy with the first round. It was just a classic example of you might have some of the best players on your side, but if you are not playing on your objective, then you're going to lose, usually. As long as the opponent is thinking about playing the objective, then you should be fine. If not, oh well. What are we waiting on at the moment? Sides to finalize their slotting, because they always cycle everything between the two sides, so they're just trying to make sure the numbers come out evenly. Sometimes it's done quickly, sometimes it takes them a hot second, or sometimes they decide to do some announcements in between the rounds. But if you want to join in on the fun, I think there's still a good 20 slots, because the max that they do is 124 players per round. You can do !FNF, jump into the Discord, find the information on the server and mod set, and you should be able to sneak in just fine. Yep, now you're starting to see people pick up slots. Why do I have a question mark there? That's weird. One second. Switch that to an exclamation point. HVI stands for high value informant, similar to an HVT, which means a high value target. Which I guess technically in this case, since they're assassinating the targets, it would be HVT instead of HVI. So I'm going to switch that to HVT. And let's pretend I know how to spell the word assassinate. Righto, lag. Well, I hope you enjoy these 2 rounds as they come up, and then we'll do a little bit of DayZ. And then after the Sisters of Battle up, we'll do some pay for pain dev. Because I do want to take a break between like 7 and 8 just to relax for a bit. Assassinate. Well, Don, I thank you for telling me your sexual preference, but, you know, you can eat ass all you want, buddy. I have at it. How many VIPs to kill? 3. So usually the command team, ground command 2 IC, and the platoon medic. This is the second round, you little fucker. You know it, Don. How do they look like? I'll show you when we get into the round. It's usually the platoon commander, the 2 IC, and then a medic. So we'll see how everything goes. Looks like they're all slotted up. I think they'll begin the round momentarily. But yeah, usually we have a hot second in between here. You know, years ago, I would joke at people and say, hey, you know, I'm super busy. I receive hundreds of DMs a day, blah, 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 to make people think I was busy. Now I actually do receive, like, 80 to 100 plus DMs a day, and it sucks. Oh my god, it sucks. I have to dedicate, like, an hour or 2 a day just for answering all that stuff. I'll be honest, some of it I don't even answer. I'm like, why? Like, this has nothing to do with me. Caster cursed myself IRL. Yep, it happens, man. Oh, great. Another hydrate. Much like Liru walks into Bloodwing's BDSM room. What? Oh, pff, goober. Someone just pinged me on TeamSpeak. Ooh, spaghetti carbonara or bolognese? I would do carbonara, personally. Even though you can just ask me on the channel, man. Like, you can just come into the chat and ask. You can be in here while I even see you up there, you goober. Let chat help us decide. Your bet's on the other one? I get you. I get you, buddy. It's okay. Food is food. Well, it depends if it's made right. And that one, I think, is a little harder to make than carbonara, in my opinion, but, you know. Yeah, as long as you're not streaming, you're not on the stream while you're supposed to be playing, then you're fine. Carbonara. I don't know. I've had a lot of different dishes. I still think my go-to would be a freaking eel rice bowl. Ah, a Japanese unagi bowl or something. I forget the exact term for it, but I had one the other day and it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. It is anti-Stasi file size, yeah. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Oh my god. Alright, what does Whiplash have for us today? 2 different zones for Blue 4 to hide in. Green 4 has 3 different start zones. We'll see the exact details here. This is the top, middle area, actually. And he does have one of these areas customly built up, so I'll be curious to see what he's made. Goats. I'll spawn goats to bug Vix in the 8 p.m. op, but we also have some bunnies spawned, and the bunnies are perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with them. It's not a Pokeball. It's, I want to call it, I've seen it in a bento box, but it also has a different name, but yeah. No bunnies? Yeah, I'm sorry. Gout? No, he said G-A-O-T, so I was making fun of the spelling, and there goes my stress ball. Liru, whenever you said, and nothing is wrong with them, or it/them, you get scared? Well, you know. Did you give the Bun Buns the power of chaos? I might have. But I blame Bloodwind for giving me the idea. Pacifist, thank you for...
Now.
Ooh. Why am I blanking right now? Tier 1 for 6 months. I appreciate it, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. It's not a filled rice ball. It's literally just the unagi on top of rice, and then there's a few other things on it, like pickled radish, ginger, and I think they actually had pickles on it, too. Pickled cucumber, which was delicious. I got a picture of it. Might put it on Twitch, but either way. I'm not at TwitchCon. I don't like Twitch as a company. I don't like YouTube as a company. I'm not going to go to their events, all right? I'm literally just here to Zeus and live my life and, you know, maybe have a cooking stream here or there. But I'm not going to go to that. If you want to come meet up with me, come to fucking Northern Virginia and I'll buy you a beer. I know some great places around here and some great food depending on what you're feeling, but nah, I'm not going to go to cons and shit. I'll do anime stuff. Anime cons with Bloodwind is one of my favorites, but not TwitchCon. Fuck that. Anyway, moon fullness is at 69%. Nice. That's definitely the most important thing here. But regardless, this mission is Kill House by Whiplash, who is also, fun fact, one of the SOG Prairie Fire community managers and a good friend of mine. Background, U.S. forces were competing against Turkish forces in a shooting tournament. Long story short, the Turkish forces lost and vowed for revenge. The Turks managed to find the U.S. team in their training camp. They now seek the 3 men that took the championship trophy. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's a meme op. I love it. The area of operation, Sector 1 is a military training camp with 2 kill houses. Sector 2 is a small village with a military checkpoint on the road. They can? Huh. Oh, it did the bug again. So there's a bug with TeamSpeak where I'm set to push to talk right now, but sometimes it sets it to voice acty. Like the push to talk button gets, it switches it to voice acty for some reason, even though it's still set to push to talk. I don't get why it does it, but I don't know. It's weird. And then as soon as I hit my push to talk button again, it stops and goes back to push to talk. It's the weirdest thing. They're listening to the voice of God. Yeah, right? I don't know. Anyway, Sector 1 is a military camp, training camp to Virginia and whatnot. Well, thank you, Malin. I appreciate it. Oh, well. This is where I live, bro. I don't give a shit. Y'all can dox me all you want. I'm not that interesting. 2 or 3 years ago, a lot more interesting. Nowadays, I literally just wear a green robe and Zeus stuff, you know? Malin looking out. I know, right? I appreciate it. He's a bro. But anyway, let's get back to the mission here. Sector 2 is a small village with a military checkpoint on the road. Mission rules at least 1 HVT must be on the second sector at the start, so they're forcing the HVTs to... well, no, they're forcing 1 to be at the second sector. Nothing about the first sector specifically. Interesting. Anyway, game mode is Assassination. To basically explain it, it's Curie, Fred, and Mutant. So, Fred, Mutant, where did Curie go? Curie got disconnected, that's why. So, it's 2 commanders and then the platoon medic. They have to stay in these yellow sectors. If they don't stay in the yellow sectors, then their position is revealed on the map to all of the enemy players. So they have to be set in there. But otherwise, the 2 sectors are this position right here. And there's a little bit of custom buildup in that area. And the second one is this custom kill house area, which is down here, which is quite interesting. Otherwise, looking back on our kits here, medium anti-tank settings per side. Both sides have 2 AT rounds per side, interesting enough. Mission variables, 1,000 meters render distance, default build points, which is 125, no magnified optics nor NVG equipment. Blue 4 is going to be our modern Marine Force recon camouflage kits. Loadout weaponry is going to be M27s or M4A1s, their choice. M9 Berettas for their secondaries. Auto riflemen get the M249, machine gunners get the 240 Golf, light anti-tank gunners get the M136 disposable AT launcher, crew and aviation, which I don't think there is any, so I'm not going to go over that, because it's just a M2 static, and Green 4 has a UAZ and a, I think that's it actually. Little Bird, I think that's just for show. That's definitely for show because they don't allow for grenade machine guns, 2 transport Humvees, and then there's a static AA I was talking about. Green 4's side, meanwhile, are going to be your Turkish Army camouflage kits, breaking everything down. You got your platoon leader, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman, assistant grenadier, grenadier IR. They have Hunt IR rounds, little 40mm camera grenades you fire into the air. It gives you a nice bird's eye view of the AO. You got machine gunner, assistant, combat engineer, which has a choice of the following 4 types of ordnance. 2 satchels, 4 charges, which, mind you can turn these into throwables, which makes them very powerful. 3 AT mines or 2 tripwire flare mines with 2 tripwire HE mines for 4 mines total. Light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 an assistant, medium anti-tank, 2 an assistant. RI, RIS, and SMP don't matter anymore. They were part of a group called X-Ray, which is no longer on the roster. Designated marksman, which is going to be a Scar H from the looks of things. Interesting. Crew lead, crewmen, pilots, medics, and the base kit. Loadouts are going to be HK338-2s or HK416s, their choice, and then Glock 17s as their secondaries. Machine gunners get the MG3. Auto riflemen get the FN Mini-Me, which, I mean, pretty much an M249. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Crew and aviation, they do have a Dishka, so they might have the option. Get an MP5 or an HK416. Nothing on crew served weapons. They got 5 transport gases, 5 off-roads, and the UAZ Dishka. Interestingly enough. Otherwise, our 3 HVIs, looks like Curie still hasn't come back. It's Fred and Mutant. Blue 4 has Shy leading Alpha HQ, Seismo as I assume a team leader because it looks like Alpha 1 and potentially Alpha 2 have merged in. So we got Nordic Prophet, Sam, Reapers, Olaf, Lolo, Depso, and Timek under them. Bravo HQ has Snuffrino leading with Baxen as the squad medic. Bravo 1 being led by Oddball with Morgan, Waldo, Anjiri, Jack, and Lurch. Charlie has Papega on their side. Gonna have Arma Jesus with Grav, Kane, Roofy, Clown, Guy Fury, and Bant. Charlie 1, so it's Charlie 2 merged with Charlie HQ, but Charlie 1 has Cake here leading Legal Action, Bronson, Artisan, Roster, and Flux. Delta 1 has merged everyone together. It's Bert leading Fawns, Wise, Twins, XD, Pierce, Heartseer, who I imagine is the squad leader because they're under Delta 1 right now. I'd imagine Newton is Delta 2's lead because usually when you see this, Pierce is always leading. But anyway, Heartseer, Newton, Khalil, Renly, Raposo, and Blast. And for you fuckers that always bet against Pierce, he does have Papega with him. All right? So think about it. Papega has a big representation on today. Think about it. Anyway, Azariah taking platoon command for Green 4 here. Safe start has been increased as Blue 4 platoon lead has been DC'd. Sorry for the inconvenience. Fair enough. Otherwise, Alpha has Yanni Finn leading with Iander as the squad medic, Malin leading Alpha 1 with Nemesis, Pert, and Kezuel, and Whiplash, Nafs leading Alpha 2 with Cullis, Nimia, Dobbs, and Flying Finn. Vagrant leading Bravo HQ, Bravo 1 with Valitarian, Skits, and Huller all together. Bravo 2 has Steve, Kabubi, Johnny, Tixie, Tiski, that's my bad. The guy and Kaput under him. Charlie has Swallow leading with Wheaton leading Charlie 1 to Ash, Mr. Dave, Ezio, Gazag, Arcor, and Tackleberry under him. And we have Bullock leading Viva, Roy DeCamper, NASA, Vexen, Pogo underscore, and Ivno under him. Great players there. Big Phil leading Delta HQ with Gogu as the medic. Corporal Herman leading Aim at the Balls, Stindox, Crazy, Solomons, and Comrade for Delta 1, Delta 2, led by Nielsen with Iqbal, Andrej, Games Kropa, Norris, and Bates under him. Looks like Green 4 is opting to stick with the southern sector for the start. We could see that all switch up, though. Let's have a listen to their local comms. As I hydrate.
I'm gonna fucking prove your fucking statistics wrong. I think I might steal one kill from Block. When we come here, man, we represent. No, we represent as the best fucking people here. Represent
part of the 19th.
West Side.
The trouble is, when we went to start
you gotta get
the shit that comes out of the player's mouth. I guess the players' mouths.
It's difficult to slot up. Yeah, I am. Dave, right? Where's Dave? Dave.
These goobers.
I'll shoot that briefing table.
Make sure that you can.
You can choose them.
So we got some people coming to the
grenades.
south. They might try to set up a defensive position there.
Okay.
How will
Take
Blue
them out
4
of your
win?
inventory and
Blue 4 is
second.
going to win if they set up their HVIs in this area here. I don't know if Sector 2 is the southern one, so we're going to probably see one guy down here and then the other 2 HVIs in here, probably hiding in the kill house somewhere that seems grenade-proof would be my best bet, which seems to be somewhere tucked away, potentially right here, actually, to crouch in. Other places that they could hide in the kill house are crouched right here, but these kill houses are probably going to be held pretty defensively. You also have the central building right here, which has also been turned into a kill house. It's just going to make for some wicked CQC. The bath. Definitely the bath is going to be hidden in there. But otherwise, it's just going to be Blue 4 hiding their HVIs and Green 4 just trying to find and eliminate them. I don't know if we'll see a lot of counterattacking by Blue 4. They might just stick it to be defensive. But we'll just have to see how things go. Whoops. Otherwise, I think Green 4 might just stick to these areas because this is also where all their transport Vics are. I'm going to quickly check the other 2 sectors, but it looks like that's the only spot. Okay, they have 1 transport here. They probably have 1 transport over there as well. So yeah, so those are meant for only like single squads. But Green 4 might just opt to keep all their forces together instead. Knowing Azarai, he's probably going to pick a simple battle line plan and just send his flanking forces outside, so...
Why is it not loaded?
Now, they have a script here that displays a briefing table for people that are actually around it, so that's what they're pointing at right now.
I thought my i9 would do it too.
Hey Kabui.
Yes.
Last year I colored my PC black, now it's run faster.
Wait. Can't hear you.
Well, I decided to put this 50.
What did you say, Steve?
Bad idea.
Last year I colored my PC black, now it's run faster.
Oh, you can reload.
Jesus Christ, guys. Is that a pair of wire cutters? Amazing. All right, 4 minutes remaining. I think Green 4 is just going to basically sweep the southern sector, then the northern sector. Blue 4 might play a small defensive play on that side as well, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Uh-oh, Bloodwind's here. Yeah, uh-oh, what's up? Yeah. Uh-oh. Of course it's uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Bloodwind. It's about 50-50 split 2 on the betting. Nice. What's up? You know, you don't have to. I can just do it myself without your help, you know, like this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go to
I hope the noise gate didn't just catch that, or I hope it didn't. Chat, she didn't say anything, right? Totally didn't say anything. It caught a little? Oh, great. Lovely. Oh, it did? Okay. Yep. What? No. Why? So it looks like he's recalling his forces here, realizing there's only 1 transport truck. Might see them go to the other sector or just RTB. What? No, they're just waiting here.
We're going around. We're gonna come in from the northeast.
You
we'll
goober.
be securing point 1 first, and we'll be doing this together with Bravo.
Glad the real streamer has finally arrived. All right. All right.
Then 2, and then we're allowed to go in. We'll have a combat engineer blow up the point in the wall over here, so we can.
No, you have tits. You'd be fine.
Just fuck up the area, but yeah, that's the plan right now. Any questions?
Wow.
Because you're an idiot.
Every man has mantids, no matter how small they are.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. Yep. I will strangle you. Oh.
Do it right.
Yeah, you're right. I could do it right. Okay. Ooh. Liru Boba reveal. Great.
You just need to open your robe slightly and
Just, oh, yeah.
Oops. And then just like...
God damn it. So looks like Green 4 is going to run for it down here. Oh no, the butt spanking ghost. Anyway. You clipped her commentary? Of course you did. Y'all are goobers. Hope you know that. Huh? They are my fan base, and I love them dearly, but they're goobers. Of course I love them dearly. Oh no, she's a goober, I'm a goober, we're all goofy goobers, yeah. Oh yeah, they extended it by 5 minutes. Good golly gee willikers. Hi.
You're a goofy goober.
Looks like Fred, oh no, Fred, mutant and courier back, alright. So, come for Bloodwind, stay for, no, never mind.
Goofy goobers, yeah.
Goofy, 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 goofy goobers, yeah. Don't lick my nose, you goobers.
Those are blue for weapons, second blue for weapons. Gonna be fun.
That is exactly why we don't have a face cam on, so they can't see you dropping your tits out like that. Yep, now you're gonna deny it.
I just don't like wearing bras in the house.
I know. Tease? Give me that. Give me that.
Just because I choose not to.
Give me that.
Get your
No,
hands.
give me the titty. Give me the titty right now.
Your dirty niche micro celebrity hands off my tatas.
You weren't saying that this morning.
Oh, you.
She looks so unamused right now. Did you have those babies? Shut up about the babies.
I'm not clipping this.
Good. I'm glad.
No, I would not like him to squeeze my tit like a fucking stress ball. Thank you very much.
I'll hold you.
I'll do it.
No, Liru is not a baby dad.
Hold you. I'll hold you.
What the? No! She watched this one clip from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Now she's obsessed with it because she fixates on things for a few days to a week. Okay, I only fixate on music.
Cash money.
Fucking stupid.
You said that for like months.
That wasn't really cash money of you, ma'am.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Like, I would like to have someone teach
Oh,
us the road.
fuckles, it's knuckles.
Oh, fuckles, it's knuckles! Look, it's a funny meme! Alright?
You better shut the fuck up.
No shit, Sherlock! Why don't you tell them everything then?
You do it all the time!
Shush! That's private!
Wow!
I don't want them to know I'm a freaking nerd! Get away from me or else I'll use this air gun! I'll use this air gun!
You do it all the time to me. You just told them about me and my tits.
You have nice tits!
You know you can have your map up on minimap.
Go become a Twitch streamer. Do a hot tub stream. Make millions.
I don't want to do that.
Why not? Free money. You have a master's to pay for.
And all the fame that goes along with it. Even if I were to get famous, let alone the summation that would even happen.
It's not oh fuckles, it's holy fuckles. But that's besides the point.
Oh, excuse me.
Warcraft 3 ERP Guild? Don, shush. That's where it all started, alright?
Liru hot top stream when? I don't know, when he stops.
When I stop what? When you stop crying in hot tubs, woman, you're the one with that issue, I'm not.
Sure.
Shut up. This is the quality content? Okay.
Bloodwing Zeus mission when? Okay, yeah, no, you know what? I want a mission where I just put whatever the fuck on a map. And people
No,
can
you're not
play
putting
it.
your tits on the map.
No. I want to make mission. Put me in the Zeus interface, and I just drop whatever I think is fun on the map.
What do I get?
The views.
Okay.
And then the player base has to figure out what in the fuck I actually made. And survive it.
Okay.
How's that sound?
I get the day off. 1 minute left. She's right. I would watch. Oh my god. You know what? We'll do it. I'll advertise it for like 2 weeks, and then I'll take the day off, and she can stream.
Really?
And I'm just gonna laugh that she's not gonna get any viewers.
I'm gonna do it on my on the off Friday.
Okay.
I'll
Give
do
me.
that in the morning.
Plan for it like a month in advance.
No, I'll do it next week.
I can't set something like that next week. I have way too much stuff to do already.
I don't work on the off Fridays in the morning.
Honey, please make it more than, please do a month in advance for me. All right, I'm busy with other things. A Christmas spectacular. Okay.
Mazel tov.
Okay. You'll skip school for, oh god damn it! Don't skip school. It's a substitute Liru.
Okay, no.
I'll ask Vix. We could do it for the 40k op slot.
You want me to make it even better? I will face cam and do it with the Neko Pyro outfit.
Give me 3 weeks. I'll ask Vix. Okay. All right.
Is she gonna dress up for it? Yeah, because you keep saying all the fucking time that the only reason I would ever get views is because I have fucking tits. Okay? So if you want me to get fucking views, I will come in the fucking Neko Pyro maid outfit and Zeus and just see how well that does. How's that sound? You wanna fight? Huh? You wanna fight?
I want to make chat pay for the freaking Thompson Creek windows. And then we'll talk. Take away my financial burdens, please. Round has begun.
See, no, but
Green 4's all driving around. They're probably going to join their forces to the north here, or they'll try a flanking attack on the southern objective.
the joke will be though that like you'll log into the stream and it'll actually be Liru in the maid outfit with the
Fuck off.
with the balaclava on.
Oh!
What if I wore the balaclava but I just had the wig and the cat ears?
Holy crap, it's Bloodwing. How can you tell? Well, she's got those big freaking mommy milkers on, that's for sure.
Big knockers.
The big knockers.
Just make a donation goal for Bloodwing Cup.
I'll do it.
You want me to do it?
I'll do it. We'll set it up for pay for pain. Yep. What goal do you want to set, hun?
Should it be my MBA?
Well, I don't think I can.
$20,000.
We're not doing 20,000.
Yeah,
Let's go with like, do we want to be ambitious or conservative here?
Up to you. It's your.
Do like
it's your
5K?
5K for that? Oh my
Wanna be
god.
Conservative or risky?
Risky as in the outfit you'll wear?
Risque. Got me. Paper pain, $2,000.
I think 2K is a fair assumption.
Yeah, 2K is a good.
All right. I'll add that to the announcement.
But that's like high max. Like,
Yeah, that's the max. All right.
Okay, wait, no. I'll
Hydrate.
make it better, okay? If you donate a large amount, I will do something on stream. I'll do
For that op or the pay for pain?
No, for
The
that
op. Okay.
I'll do like a little like yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll stand up and do.
What have you done, chat? So what I'm hearing is pay for pain funding for her masters is yes. The pay for pain is literally to fund some of her masters. I've been open about that. That's literally in the announcement in TSB. 2,000 is basically half your rent. That's half your rent?
That's half your rent.
Bro, what are you paying? Why are you paying 4K in rent?
Well, actually,
Where? For rent? Yeah. 4K for rent?
I mean, if it's like New York City.
Oh.
I mean, we pay not bad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, guys. Let me show you a magic trick. Nope, get over here. You said it. Okay, so, guys, Bloodwing is Greek, and she knows a lot of Greek. So watch what happens when I ask her to say 999.99 in Greek. Go.
What do I get if I say this?
Their love and attention. Say it. 999.99 in Greek.
If someone drops $1 in for donation, I'll do it.
You're going to whore yourself out for $1 for this one. Okay.
Hey, if I'm gonna whore myself and embarrass myself on the internet, it better be for some worth something.
Does 10 gift subs count?
10 gift subs count.
Okay, hold up. Let's let it finish. and then we'll do it. All right?
Yeah, because I can't.
Because yeah, it'll be over. I don't want it to be over that. I want this to be on its own. But anyway, Pacifist _ thanks for the 10 gift subs. If you got a gift sub from Pacifist, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Alright, so Green Force already dismounted their forces. They're attacking in between the AOs right here, which is a bit of a weird call. Yes, there is FNF going on, honey.
I forgot. This is so.
Send in Team 6 now.
No. It's got 6 more.
Oh yeah, dude.
Send in Team 6 now.
That's for Liru's OnlyFans. FNF can wait. This is more important.
Send in Goat Team 6
Fucking
now.
It's 10. That's 10 announcements. There's 4 more.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
I'll pull the camera away so we don't hear the gunfire and you can tell them, okay?
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
And now you're here. Yeah. It's a machine gun. Unfortunately, he's spraying in the wrong area. Alright, so I think these guys are meant to be a distraction for this group to then come around, but we have these really nice branched out positions here for defensive on the northern sector, and then we got a squad in between. Alright, Bloodwayne, what is 999.99 in Greek? Can you say it? There's $5. Here, say it again, louder, right into the microphone, please. You fumbled the last bit. One more time for me, dear. 18.
Louder for the people in the back.
I'll close to the mic until it gets uncomfortable.
There you go, right there.
Is it right there?
Yep.
Okay.
I love cat girls. Anyway. There you go. Exactly. No, so I discovered that after she decided while we were driving up to the Kalahari for a con a month ago. She's like, give me English words and I want to see if I can say them in Greek. So I just started going through a bunch of random words and then I had her say 9. What's 9? And yeah. And I'm like, oh.
Technically, it's a nana, but when people refer to it, they say nya.
Mm-hmm.
Someone clip that.
Someone clip that.
TwitchCon is going on right now.
Yeah, I know TwitchCon's going on. Something where Twitch hosts a thing, but...
Thanks, Bloodwing. No problem.
Yeah. Again, I've said it to someone else, I'll say it again. I'm not really into Twitch as a company, so I'm not really going to go to their events, because... Well, yeah, but I don't agree with their business decision. Same with YouTube. Someone clipped it. Excellent. I'll turn you into a streamer in 3 Fridays. I have to ask Vix if I can use her community as a hostage, but...
As a hostage?
Yes.
Do you want her community to be the guinea pigs?
I mean...
For this monstrosity of an op?
She'll do anything for you, so...
Tell her I'll be in a sexy cat outfit. That'll help.
Yeah, I know.
That'll help your case.
That'll definitely help my case. You mean Warhound because there's no Bloodhound Titans.
I'm just gonna drop more bunnies. They're gonna explode. Love cat girls.
Okay, at this moment, go slowly, heads down.
I'll have to teach you how to spawn bunnies then. Why is there an Why was Flying Fin unconscious? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be like fucking teaching a 10-year-old how to drive.
Yep.
And then the other is just gonna be kind of a stream where I've released whatever monstrosity I've created onto people.
Ah, man. That's our goal for Pay for Pain tomorrow for 2K. Liru's Confession, is that what we're calling it now? Oh my god. This is derailed. I will give her my balaclava. Then let her wear the mask, then you'll see more of her eyes. Her beautiful, sweet eyes. Oh yeah, no, you'll have, are you gonna do your colored contacts then for that? Okay.
We'll keep glittering.
You know, we'll make that if this first one's successful, the second one we'll give her the green robe. But she'll only wear the green robe.
No.
Yes. No. You have to follow in my footsteps, woman. No. I only wear underwear and a green robe when I'm streaming.
For you wearing it versus me wearing it are completely
don't worry. I'll make sure it's tied properly and we'll put boob tape on. My hydrated. Oh, is that the one where, like you put the bunny ears, or not the bunny ears, the cat ears on, and they do the, like, swaying to the left and right? I know which one they're talking about. I'll have to look into it, but I know, yes. Yes, don't worry. No, I want to be a shrimp. I want to be a shrimp to fry this rice. By the way, this is Papega Pirates counterattacking. Just don't get me copyrighted, please. We're here for PvP match commentary, and it's turned into Papega Pirates counterattacking the offensive faction here. Yes. Capo just got annihilated. Bro, you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Vega has no idea he's getting pushed over here. Yep, go do laundry. I love you. Okay, well, have fun. Okay, have fun, boo. I love you. That one Seagram's made you tipsy. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Everyone's saying bye to you, honey. Yep, the forges.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie. Action found Vega and took him out. Alright, we only have 2 green 4 guys remaining on this flank. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Bloodwine. She just screamed from upstairs. I'm a little worried because green 4, the attacking faction, have kind of divided their forces here. Not sure if Azar... Oh, he's dead, so he's not able to rally them together. So the squads are kind of on autopilot, and this is basically allowing Papega on the northern side to encircle and eliminate these forces. Sounded like a bird. But no, a lot of Papega guys just got taken out. Now you got Roofy pushing up to Vagrant and Skits' position. There goes Vagrant. Roofy trying to do a quick reload here. You thought she sounded buzzed? Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of alcohol in this household. And she she just reverberated what I said, a lot of alcohol. But, yeah, we do need to start drinking it. Alright, we have another blue 4 counterattack over here. Lurch is leading 2 other guys. This one seems to be a little less successful, though, because it's only attacking from the southern side. Grenades are being thrown. Lurch doing his best to hold. That was like 15 minutes of straight Bloodwing content. Yeah. Maybe I'll edit it out and post it tomorrow. Who knows? Best stream so far. Shut up, Forge. Ooh, that grenade got someone. It might have been a bad frag on their side then. But now you got Green 4 trying to push into the sector here. You got Curie on the northern side, Mutant on the southern side. And then Fred is over at the southern sector. So a lot going on here. Green 4 now trying to attack with this one group. They're right outside of the sector, but now Blue 4 is going to turn their forces around and push them back. But numbers-wise is an issue. Blue 4 actually doesn't have a lot left. They're getting encircled down here, and they only have a small team. Green 4, just because they're getting their butts kicked right now, they could still push back, but we still have Papega on this side. But they are fighting Scandy, who's pushed down here, but Papega is starting to counterattack them on the northern side here. HVTs, there's 2 to the north and 1 to the south right now. Curie is in this building. We saw another one over here. That was Mutant. Mutant's getting shot at by Bronson. That would have been really awkward if they... Yeah, don't kill one of your HVIs. That's going to be really silly. A little bit of blue on blue. Iander trying to come around. Roofy trying to cover. Still got some more blue 4 guys trying to fight this one group. It was more than 4 guys, but blue 4 only had 3. They're down to 1. Heard some AT fire. That was firing into this one building that Kiri's in. Cake here trying to push. Papega still coming around on the flank. Iander trying to stop that flank attack. He goes prone. Iander with his handgun. Starts spraying. Takes a shot. Knocks Roofy out, though. I don't know if that building's destructible or not. I think it's custom placed, so it might not be. Oh, no, that's part of the map because it's not highlighted in black right there. Iander shot in the back by Guy Fieri. I don't know. The northern side only has 6 dudes remaining, 2 of which are HVTs. Bronson, meanwhile, might be trying to aggressively push one of his own dudes. Did Mutant die? Ah, Mutant ran up into Casual. Roster getting picked off by Nim in a great shot there. Bronson coming around. Grenade goes out. That's going to follow Casual. Might ricochet back into Nim. Get some hits, but otherwise Bronson is down. Charge is going off to breach into this compound. Kiri's still up. Green 4 might still win this one in a bounce back. More grenades being thrown. So I'd assume this group right here, after they clean up the remaining blue 4 guys, will push down, but it's only a handful of dudes at this point. Alpha HQ sending up a group of 4 as reinforcements, leaving the southern side practically undefended. Where's Fred? Fred's going to be alone in that building. Another Papega Pirate member just went down. It might have been Guy Fieri, so now it's just Grav and Roofy here. And Kiri, the only guy in the sector who happens to be the second HVI. Greenford looks to be in a good spot right now, in all honesty. We wait with bated breath to see if that blue 4 group will come in. They might try to extract. Oh, no, they pulled back instead. They're holding defensive. Newton just got in a 1v1 with Viva there. Actually, a 2v1. Ah, he's got 240 golf. That's why. Double tapping Viva's foot. And there's more double tap. I agree, anything can happen. Sam's gonna drive up solo, possibly trying to extract Kiri and then pull out of there as Green 4 searches the rest of this area. We got guys over here regrouping with some of the forces down there as well. Vivo woke back up with the MG3. Shoot Newton. Oh, you silly, silly man. Newton just saw him. And now he hid. Rocks are a pain in the ass, I do agree. Beef's got to be careful, otherwise he might get stuck in there. Here comes Sam, except Nimia had AT. Sam coming out, goes prone. And Nimia's not going to have any of that shit. Nim didn't have a full magazine. Casual firing and manages to shoot Sam in the ass. And now it's just Kiri, but Nemesis is coming up on this compound. Roofy's still back here. Blue 4 tried. Viva just disconnected, so I would assume that Newton got the kill. He's on 5 kills. Now, how's Kiri going to hold out? I think he just whispered "love you too" to someone on the radio. That's adorable. Meanwhile, I think Shay just pushed up and eliminated Newton. Because I don't see him out here anymore. Now we wait with bated breath. I love how you hear when the body's still ragdolling. Oh, Roofie. Nemesis spotted him though. He's trying to pen. This is only a sheet metal fence, so we could. Them coming around, gets into a building. Still got Grav coming around over here as well. They're going to do their best to try to cover Kiri. But they are numbered at least 3 or 4 to 1 at here, this location. Kiri, I think, just tried to get some pot shots out on somebody. Might have been Malin, who just crawled up instead. GL's going into the building. Oh, and there's Kiri taken out by a GL. Now, they don't get prompts when assassination targets are eliminated, I believe, so... Ooh. Yeah, Kiri, you guys encircled the first group really well, but then when you transitioned to Scandi, it just broke apart. But I'm going to be honest, usually when Papega and Scandi fight each other, you guys evenly trade out, and the only reason you didn't this time was because you already had casualties, but for whatever reason, in this happened scenario, I saw a lot of Papega guys go down to Scandi members. Scandi just got the shots off first and were able to land up the headshots, which is interesting, because normally it's the other way around. Last HVT is down in the southern sector, which is where all these infantry are going to start going, and they are going to outnumber the 6 or 7 defenders here. That's 2, 4, 8 defenders there. Well, if one of them dies, the game is automatic win. Oh, dear. Green on green right there. Whiplash just got hit. Nemesis also might have just gotten taken out. Explosives being thrown in there. Actually, I think that was Roofie. Nem, I think, went down right here. Easiest way to check, though. Yeah, he went right there. Thermite grenades being thrown. Grav trying to pull away. It's understandable, K-Cure, it happens. Sometimes you get unlucky, but now we just got to see Green 4 push to the southern side. Grav is going to pull back. And he's going to go prone and hide in a bush. All right, now we wait out the rest of this round. We could see Green 4 mount up in some Vicks and push to the southern area. But otherwise, we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, I did notice Blue 4's numbers dropped pretty hard pretty quickly, and it looked like in the initial fight that Blue 4 had a pretty significant advantage based off where Green 4 is being engaged, but just turned around really quick in the PvP. So, you know, it happens. It's FNF. So I just kind of wonder what Grav's going to do here. Oh, thank you, buddy. Really cool for making me yawn while I'm trying to speak. I'd imagine there's a vehicle he might be running towards. Otherwise, it's just going to be a long run around. We're just going to be watching the southern side. Now it's going to be a long southern run. Maybe he's going home, yeah, right? Otherwise, looking over here, it's Swola leading his group here. We've got an off-road. Ooh, could still take another 3 people. They just noted Swola over there. I mean, they could just drive in and go gun-ho on this. Why are you running? I'm not running. I'm just watching someone else run.
Let's get out on it. Let's stop.
They're going to walk in on foot here. And it looks like we see another group starting to mount up in this Vic. It can only take 6, though, and they have more than 6 dudes up here. So they might ferry back and pick up the rest of the guys, because I don't see any other vehicles here that they could take other than these 2, but I think they're locked on purpose. Let's just hope they don't run themselves over. That would be pretty funny. That's how you fix your numbers issues. You just run over the extra guys. Score. So I'm not sure if Grav is going to be able to get back in the AO in time with the rate how Green 4 is going. But let me show you guys. Fred is the last HVI, so he's actually hiding in this back room on purpose. If he dies, Green 4 automatically win. Anyway, after this, I'm thinking for the next intermission, I'm going to make myself some coffee real quick because I got to be up, and I am, as you hear, yawning quite a bit, so... Whew. Oh, body, why? And then we'll cover round 3, and then we'll do some Daisy. Eric Liru, do defending teams have any explosive traps set up to at last, or do they even have engineers? Both sides have engineers, and they have a choice of 4 different types of explosives. 2 explosive satchels, 4 explosive charges, 3 AT mines, or 2 tripwire HE mines with 2 tripwire flare mines for 4 mines total. I've done coffee and ice cream. It's pretty nice, but I don't want the extra calories of the ice cream, you know? God, why am I yawning so hard?
Are we just panicking?
That's okay.
You know, I can feel one southwest now.
I think they're talking about audio on cars or something. Maybe they're getting a little paranoid. Fried chicken and hot sauce. Yeah, that'll wake me up right as rain. I can do spice pretty well. My body cannot. That's for sure. Time limit for this mission? Yep, there are 19 minutes remaining. That is displayed up here. And there will be a prompt at the 15-minute mark when
no, someone is there. No one is there.
That round is going to wrap up. Yeah, they're just trying to figure out where the HVT is. All right. Alrighty. So we got some opening shots coming onto this group. Mr. Dave tried to line up a shot with his Maz. Looks like it only had a minimal effect, though. So he got caught in the open. We saw another Maz shot fire in. It was high, though. Looks like they're trying to fire on this armored position. More AT fired. That was on Mr. Dave's position. Not sure if there was someone else there because it was Pogo_, who has a -1, which means it's friendly fired. As this round has begun, but Green 4 trying to control the high ground area over here. More explosives landing up top. That's probably GL rounds. And we're seeing some more. That's going to force Reaper off of that building. AT firing on this building as well. Again, I don't know if this building has a destroy texture. Otherwise, we are seeing heavy fire going back and forth here. More AT going in. Ooh, just AT on top of AT here.
I really wish I had my bug out vehicle now.
Fred asking where his vehicle is, or saying he wishes he still had it. Green 4 making this massive push. We see the rest of these forces coming down. Grav might be able to put interdictory down on the reinforcements, but there's a lot of Green 4 up there, and they are starting to come in close. Whiplash, Shea, Nimia, and Solomon's all starting to move on foot. We see smoke grenades being thrown. Nimia got shot up a few times. Blue 4 down to 6 defenders here. And a 7th coming around. They started with 8, so only 1 down. I've seen them take out 3 Green 4 dudes. So if they can maintain that KD, they should be fine. But now you're going to start seeing Green 4 closing the distance here. And Blue 4 has been heavily suppressed, and they're out of their fortified positions trying to stay away from those explosives. That's going to allow Green 4 to get right on top and close the CQC. And that's where we're going to start seeing this get very, very messy. Nordic Prophet and Lolo not in the best of spots. You do see Lolo trying to cover the internal area here, but with all this smoke, it's going to make it really hard for him to see this stuff. Explosive charges being thrown in as well. More AT going into the buildings. Now you got Solomon coming up front. He's going to try to find a position to get into this building. Lolo, I appreciate his position, but there's just too much smoke outside for him to properly see anything. Solomon now breaching in the front. Fred literally right there and doesn't see him. Again, if Fred dies, it's an automatic GG and Green 4 wins. Now you got Lolo suppressing that area. R-Core coming around the building. Does the side entrance. Fred should not be the one down here as the HVI. He should be upstairs. Someone else should be in his place, in my opinion. But yeah, all that Green 4 up there as reinforcements come in. You've got Shay and Whiplash around this building. Maybe they hear the guys downstairs.
That's mean.
Yeah, follow Delta in. Casual.
More smoke's being thrown. Fred's going to try to stay hidden under that stairwell. Lolo covering that doorway is going to be critical for him. Gizmo covering the flank.
Because I surely can now.
He pulled away. Door got shut. Now you got Ash trying to puncture it. Olaf needs to come up here and flank this position. I get he's up here, but he doesn't have the best lines of sight because of all this foliage in the way. Grenades being thrown around. The door is once again shut. 15 minutes left. Gotten a reload. Fred tries to follow and gets the kill. Did you hear that scream? Holy shit, Fred! Just got a triple kill. Technically a quadruple kill. Fred's screaming and shooting here. Fred for the clutch. Oh my god.
Coming out, Fred. It's only a matter of time.
Oh my god, Malin with the taunts.
Nah, I don't think we will.
Come on, Fred.
Yeah, guys, can you like stop assaulting the building? We don't like.
There goes Sismo after he asked him politely to stop shooting at his building. Oh, grenade down the stairs! Oh, Kropa! Blown away, so is Sismo. Timex still has it. We still have 4 guys on the outskirts here. Has Grav made it back into the sector? No, he's running away. Why are you running away? He's being shot at, but... Oh, the defense has been so tough. Lolo is down. We got charges being thrown around. I can't believe Fred has tanked so well here. Nordics to camp on the stairwell to 249. That's Lolo's body. He tried to come out. More satchels being thrown around. One on the rooftop of the building. Timex just got blown up. Oh, but a charge blew the building up and Fred is dead. Green 4 did the smart thing of pulling out and just blowing the area up. Oh. But Green 4, I mean, look at the numbers they still had compared to Blue 4 with only 4. It was only a matter of time, but good golly, gee willikers, mister. No, I wouldn't call that cheap, Korvac. They did the right thing, in my opinion, but woo. My God. All right, guys, we're going to go into round 3 and see how all that goes. There's sustained assault. let's go ahead and do our next intermission here. I'm going to take a break as well because I want to go make myself some coffee real quick. So we'll be back in a moment. BRB. All right, actually, testing push to talk here. All right, cool. That's not doing anything. And there we go. All right.
Chad. Hello, Chad. Can you hear me, Chad? Hello, Chad. How are you, Chad? Are you good, Chad?
Dream, are you bothering Liru again?
He's AFK. I'm talking to his chat. Fuck you, policeman.
Oh, alright. Okay,
I just
that's
got
fine.
back from Fort Park.
How was it? Was it good?
Yeah, you missed out. We got scared.
I have F and F to run, I'm afraid.
Cringe.
I was under the impression Fred wouldn't be here, so I was under the impression I'd be the only person hosting.
Damn.
But now Fred is here, so now I kind of feel bad.
When are we gonna hang out, bro? When are we gonna hang out?
Fuck you, come over to me.
I will. Name
Okay.
a time and a place, and I'll fucking do it.
Literally any day. I can take days off usually.
Not
as long as it's not a Friday.
As long as it isn't a Friday, I don't fucking know. Give me a time and a day, and I'll fucking be there.
Well, you have work, don't you?
Yeah, but then I need to also know a time and a day so we can both get it off.
Oh,
I've got
God.
a week off. I've got a week off next week. What are you doing next week?
Not a lot.
Oh, do you want to fucking do something?
Yeah, go on, bet.
Yeah, we fine.
Send
we
me a
fucking
message
will.
after. I have to make sure that
I
we're
will.
doing stuff.
Yeah, I will.
Fuck yeah.
Chat here is our witness. It's
Fuck.
now in writing.
Hang on. Wait.
Yeah, it's now in
forgot
writing. Chat will
What
remember
the hell
this.
are you two talking about?
Nothing.
Me and Marlon just made a chat signed agreement that we have to now hang out next week.
Malin, why would you do that?
That's mean.
You're acting like this was my idea.
Oh, technically it was. You were like, name a time and a place.
Yeah, because you were saying name a time and a place. I was just copying you.
Right, no, you said name a time and a place first. That's when we're going to hang out.
You know what? Okay, well, I'm still gonna...
I'm going to fucking hold your hand.
All right.
Hi, sorry. Hello, Liru, how are you?
I'm right, just setting up my commands right now. How are you?
So, I'm good. Someone told me about a cosplay stream. Or someone told me to ask you about a cosplay stream, I think.
Of course they did.
What does that mean? Am I going
Well,
insane?
people seem to want me to have Bloodwing take over Zeusing and Op, in a few weeks, so I have a pay for pain tomorrow. I'm going to set a $2,000 goal, and if it's made, I will set that up. She can use for Vix's community. For a 40K off, I'll teach her how to do it, and I'll take the day off, and she'll wear a Nekopara coconut cosplay.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Chat, do it.
Okay.
On the concept of bad financial decisions, do you want to know what I did last week? About 2 weeks ago now.
What did you do?
I spent 22 Great British pounds gambling in a claw machine to win an Among Us. And you want to know something? I won it.
Congrats. Why don't you put the picture on Twitter?
I will. You know what? I will.
Cool.
I
At
will.
me in it, too. I want to see it.
Yeah, he's my son. I tried to win him a brother today, but I spent another £10 on.
Was it worth it?
No. No, it was not.
Azura, I see that.
Yeah, all right. Well, you enjoy casting. I'm going to play. Bye, chat. Love you. See you
Bye,
whenever.
Dream. Have fun. Bye, random voice. Why not Unapara? You'd have to ask Bloodwing, but she has the coconut cosplay, so she wore it while we were doing mission dev one time, so you know. Anyway, we'll be doing round 3, and then we'll transition to a little bit of DayZ, and then I'll take a break. We'll be back then at 8 for, whatchamacallit? Warhammer 40k Zeusing, and then we'll finish with some DayZ Pay for Pain prep. Just having some coffee right now to pretty much wake up. Man, sorry. I'm finally like just sitting down. It's been a long week. I've got most of my stuff done. I still have 1 or 2 things to do here or there, which I'll get done over the weekend, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like it's finally all wrapped up. Who's leading the Pay for Pain players? I do not know yet. We're just gonna see who shows up in the TSB op. So, there's your hydrate. When's the Pay for Pain? Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in 18 hours or something? 17 hours? Something around there. Too late to RSVP? No, Korvac, you just show up. It's open to join for TSB. Mordau's for sale, or no, free to play right now. Buddy of mine's really, or was really into that game, and they did something silly, and now, I don't know, he doesn't play it anymore. Yeah, Cage, go ahead. Yeah, feel free, Az, why not? Go ahead. I think because we have a minute, but I think we only have a minute because they're about to get everyone through. So if you want to, feel free. Oh, is the channel I'm in password protected? It's... I don't know it then. I didn't realize it was... Yeah. Yeah, the ones below us are, and they changed them again, so I don't know what they are, but go ahead.
I'm 40% bet on either platoon leading. What's that all about?
Soon. Mutton shop soon. I don't know. I guess not enough faith in you, so you got to keep doing it and keep collecting wins. But there was a massive upset with the first round because everyone bet against Pierce, and that was 300,000 points down the drain, which was pretty funny.
I wasn't a big fan of the plan for what SR and Papega.
Imagine being in a room that isn't password protected.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you got to say?
Out of all the players that I first in the opening engagement for round 2, I was the first one on there. It's like, for God's sake. Thankfully, you've known me for a few years. My style of platoon leading is that I give standing orders. So if I get for whatever reason I'm incapacitated, everyone else knows what to do. So they just enacted on what I told them.
Of course. Any other things to say about it?
No, I'm just looking at round 3. I'm just rebooting my armor because it crashed.
Gotcha. Well, we're still waiting in slot selection, so.
Yeah. What's the advantage percentage?
5% on blue 4.
5% for a destroy 3 on Linger.
It's gonna be a toughie. Defenders get 2 HMG Mutt Jeeps. Attackers get 3 M240 Humvees. I thought they also had M2 Humvees, but that was just a misprint. There we go. That's fixed.
It doesn't look that bad for like Blue Falls assets. I've got a hell of a lot of vehicles. About 13 transports is a bit excessive. So unless they're like just Humvees, then I don't see why they would provide like 13 like individual like 11-man transports.
We'll see.
I'm not sure what this whole Mutt Jeep thing is, if you know it.
They're the green 4 Willy Jeeps, or the Gref cars from like World War II era US. Those small things, yeah.
Okay.
And I think the Gref version has a 50 cal on them, but you're super exposed standing on the rear of it, so.
So we've been playing, like I've been playing FNF for like just under 2 years now, and we've done like Blue Ball versus Op 4 like constantly. So whenever it's like independent assets involved, it just throws me through a loop on there. It's like,
yeah, I get you.
What anything of that is. But we've been seeing a lot recently, like camo patterns are like relatively similar to each other. So PID's been an absolute nightmare.
Where will you be when T-Far strikes?
I'm still loading it on the channel.
All right, so this is a massive amount on Lingor here. Big ass AO. Caches themselves are only a few hundred meters away from each other. Central one's the prison, one's in a random village area, and one seems to be in a customly built position. Interesting. Made by Depso. Blue 4 has 5 different potential spawn location areas. Neat.
Those are very fast spawn locations. That's like, what, 2 or 3 clicks minimum from like any position. That's like 10-15 minutes walk.
So Blue Force probably gonna have to take their vehicles in, or they'll take one of the 2 closer spawns. Honestly, the northern one, and then just go right to Hill 58 and attack the northernmost objective, then split your forces and hit the other 2. Or just go on the left, cross the river, and then sweep left or right. I mean, then again, the others are tied to MSR, so they can just drive in with the Vics, so I'd imagine the Vics are going to be there specifically, but that's probably why they have so many transports, because they're spread along so many different positions.
This is one of those maps that I'm looking at it right from my knowledge of Linger, which is very limited. I don't think that Independent can defend all 3 positions.
No, they can't. Not with only a... Well, I mean, again, they only have to worry about a 5% numbers advantage, but at the same time... Nah, you don't want to... You always want to sacrifice 1 and go for 2. So the prison would be decent, but you got the northern Overwatch you got to worry about, and I'm worried about... Or I want to see what this custom position on the right side looks like, so... They're all ammo caches, though. Whoops. All right. Let me just make sure I'm not transmitting. Doesn't look like it. All right, cool. Here is the mission, guys. Looking at the briefing settings, this one's made by Depso. Background is pirates on the island of Lingor have been stealing supplies from the locals for a few months now. Finally, with the help of U.S. intelligence officers, Polish special forces locate the pirate hideout and prepare to attack from all sides. Mission rules: Blue 4 can have a maximum of one squad per safe zone.
So,
Wow, they're forcing them to really
all
get split up here.
I'm looking at the map now, looking at some of these.
So I'm backing away here. Overtime is only going to be if one cache is still alive and Blue 4 are on top of the zone, the attackers here. Otherwise, Cage, I'll answer your questions in a second. Let me get to the intro here. But it's 3 different objectives to destroy. Mission variables: 850-meter defender distance, no magnified optics nor NVG equipment. Defender points are going to be 125. Awesome. Medium anti-tank settings. The attackers get 2 AT rounds. The defenders get 2 AT rounds and 1 HE round per. Interesting. Otherwise, Blue 4 are going to be rocking the Polish Special Forces kits. Their weapons are going to be Remington ACRs, Glock 17s for their secondary, Minimes for their auto riflemen, MG3s for their machine gunners, M72 Law for their light anti-tank. Crew and Aviation get a choice of an MP5, or an ACR carbine. Assets-wise, they're going to have 10 assault boats, 3 GPK M240 Humvees, 3 transport Humvees, and 3 transport trucks. Interesting. Otherwise, that is it for them. We'll do rosters after both sides. Green 4 get the 210 Vietnamese Army kits. That's a new one. Interesting. Loadouts are going to be AK-47s and AKSs. Light machineers get the RPK. Medium machine gunners get the PKP. Secondary weapons are going to be the PM. Light anti-tanks going to be the RPG-26. Crew and Aviation get a choice of a PPSH or an AKS. Interesting. Assets, they got a transport mutts, 2 M2 mutts, and a second transport mutt. That's just the open and the closed versions. Only can take in 4. They can only take 4 people per. I'd imagine the jeeps are going to be at the prison area here, probably where all of their vehicles are spawning. Otherwise, interesting stuff. Otherwise, Pierce is going to be commanding Green 4. Fonz is going to be his 2IC. Pierce has won his round today, so keep that in mind. He was playing offense last time, though. But Vagrant leading Alpha HQ, Lurch, Kabubi, Steve, Wise, Morgan, and Jack under him. Valetarian leading Alpha 2 with Time McCullough, Dataler, and Depso under him. Ash leading Bravo HQ with Arcor, Swola, Erikiru, and Layden under him. Bluck leading Bravo 2 with Kazag, Tackleberry, Mr. Dave, NASA Settler, Pogo underscore, Evno, Royd Camper, Ezio, and Vexen under him. And then Delta has Khalil leading the squad, with Delta 1 being led by Hearts here with Ant Blast, Renly, Shay, and Ali Pose under him. Norris leading Bates, Boy, Nelson, Vega, and Johnny under him. Blue 4 being led by Baxen, who I believe is a new commander, with Kiri as his 2IC, Snafferino as the Blue 4 platoon medic there. Shy leading Alpha HQ with Nordic Prophet Sam, Olaf, Seasmo Reapers, and Lolo under him. Nemesis leading Bravo HQ with Grab as his medic, with Bravo 1 being led by Yanni Fimoth Iander with AT. Bert, Nimia, and Finn. I always note Iander because he is the AT god here. Malin leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Whiplash, Dobbs, Casual, and Naps under him. Papega Pirates has merged everyone together. Guy Fury, Cake Gear Clown, Artisan, Flux, Roster, Waldo, Dream, Kane, Legal Action, Bronson, Bane, and Twins all together. Fred leading Delta HQ with Fez leading Delta 1 Games, Prapar, Choriza, and Rufy under him. And then Big Phil leading Delta 2 with Herman, Camred, Crazy, Solomon's name with the balls. Papega and Scandy on offense. That's a really good combo there. Scandy won the last round fighting Papega, but now both groups are together. That's what they excel at, the 3 cache locations. I did want to see what this one looked like. This is just a bit of a blown out area. Not a lot of cover to work with. Not a lot of open areas to lock down. This is a really tough cache site to defend. Second cache over here in this village. A little more open areas to work with. Could make some decent defensive lines, but there's some jungle area that Blue 4, as the attackers, could get right on top of that zone and take. The only viable defensive area, in all honesty, is this prison, but there's not a lot of good overwatch areas because of how high these hills are around the sector, and just the lack of defensive positions around this perimeter wall. Yeah, there's a few bunkers, but it's just not enough. We might see some fortifications built here, though. But even then, Blue 4, as the attackers, can get right on top of the sector from right over here, and that's going to be a toughie. And then you also got the low ground to work with, and not a lot of overwatch on those areas themselves, so Blue 4 could just sneak in and then use the low ground to get right on top of the objective area itself. I'm going to be honest, I feel like Blue 4 has the advantage. They got the better players, and the sectors are really tough to work here. No sector can support each other either. Azariah is right, as I hope you are not on the server right now. I don't see you. Okay, you're good. By the way, Lone Survivor is Azariah, just for clarification here. This one, I don't know how Pierce can defend, in all honesty. Like, he's going to probably have to go all eggs in one basket on the prison, have some Overwatch elements here, but it's a very tough sector. You're in spectator? Gotcha. Gotcha. It's a toughie here. Let me scroll up and answer Cage's questions. Is anything designated? Is that a permanent item or that one-off respawn? So explaining pay for pain real quick. The arsenal stuff has to be done beforehand. I can't do that mid-op. I can do it literally up to the start of the op. In terms of the player base's vehicles, anything from their mod set they can take. That's meant for them to, get things for themselves. But if no one wants to get things for themselves, then, say la vie. T4 is kind of fucky for spectator. Yeah, I've got a custom plugin for that, so I can hear people locally, which is why I'm in the T4 channel. But once they die, it mutes them.
No, porque si aparece un vehículo, tenemos que subir lo más rápido posible, por lo cual tienes la titán que tienes a la frente.
But as if you shoot me a Discord message, I can share you what Ilbenek sent me.
1, 2.
Bueno, igualmente depende de lo que hagamos.
O sea, voy a ir yo.
Listen to what these guys are saying.
1, 2, 3, vale. A ver, no hay tanques, solo hay jeeps y un camión roñoso.
Pues si hay jeeps, pero ponte la otra.
Okay, combat engineer, just stop building.
¿Sí, la de fermentación para todo?
Sí, porque no hay blindaje.
Vale, pues la cambio ya. Ay, ¿cómo es esto? ¿Tenéis estoy en ello.
Sí, no sería cambiar de
De estas solo tengo 3, de las otras tengo 6.
Vale, chicos.
Just listen to these guys.
Juntos, ¿no?
Sí, señor.
¿Tenéis telémetros, no? O algo así parecido.
¿Dónde está Delta?
Ah, joder, pensé que teníamos prismáticos normales.
No,
Bueno, esto llega a 400 metros, tampoco tengo tíos ahí.
Sí, no, pero mira cómo es el terreno.
I guess the one saving grace Green 4 does have is the HE rounds for their AT. I mean, we saw those really effectively utilized in round 1. 2 multi-kills for a total of 7 or so kills was done with them. Actually, I think it might have been 8. One was a 3 and one was a 4, but the 3 turned into a 4 because it downed a guy. But even then, I don't know, guys. It's a real tough one. You already got a lot of Green 4 going north here. They're going to try to proactively stop anything coming from that side. Again, Blue 4 can only put 1 squad per area, which helps to break them up. But, yeah, and then we're seeing Green 4 going all eggs in one basket on the prison. We might see one group go down to try to hold something. But even then, this is a tough AO, guys. I really don't know how else to put it. So I don't mind seeing massive numbers on Blue 4's side. But if you want to believe in a dream, feel free to go with it. I do love how Blue 4 has boats to work with here, though, but if they drive them right up, they're going to get ambushed. So we could see some misplays done on Blue 4's side to give Green 4 an advantage. It's just a tough call here. Yeah, decent rivers for Lingor, but you got to be careful about the rocks, because if you hit them, your boat's screwed. You believe in Green 4? I'm going to be honest. I would say there's a chance. I wouldn't lie to you guys and say there wasn't a chance, because there is stuff Green 4 can do to really nullify Blue 4's number advantage. Like if Blue 4 decides to go in with boats and they get intercepted right here and taken out, that's a whole squad dead. Blue 4 starting all broken apart like this is going to make it tougher for them to regroup later in the op. Green 4 having the HE AT rounds could seriously dampen an entire squad's worth of dudes. It's possible that Green 4 can still bounce back, but I will say it's very unlikely. D&D style campaign. Was that one of mine? Way back when, I don't remember. It's been a hot second. Lingor is a lovely map. I do like to occasionally come back to it. I'm thinking about coming back to it for like a Vietnam thing in the future, but we'll see. Yeah, early 2018. But yeah, there's a lot I want to do, and I'm just trying to get the time to do it. And then this weekend, I want to also start the New Vegas stuff. That way I can have that.
let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Oh yeah, but no, I used to start off, I was a very brutal Zeus, but that's because we were all under Luton 09's player base, and Luton literally bullied the shit out of everybody. I was mild compared to him, but me compared to like 2017 Liru is night and day. Cage, I see your DMs. I'll answer them after DayZ today when I have some in-between time between the end of the stream and starting the 8 o'clock. Oh no, Gorechild's worse than me, I know. I can be really bad though, if I want to, and the player base wants me to, but... Amazing. Boat physics. Papega and Scandia are both on Blue 4, though, and those two squads are very, very powerful. And here's the thing, they're going to be jungle fighting, so CQC. And that's what they excel at. So again, I'm going to be honest with you, Green 4 has a chance, but it's going to be a very tough fight. But let's break down where everyone is right now. So Platoon is down here, still organizing. Alpha is... going to be taking this northern zone here. They're fucking around with the boats. Bravo is going to be down here in the vehicles on the southern side. Charlie is going to be taking the bottom right. And Delta, not sure yet. I think they're undecided. They're going to have to go to a different zone. Scandia Recon get +5 accuracy in Forest. It's a passive buff. Papega have the meme bonus of if they're just fucking around, quote unquote, they just get a +5 to all stats. It's just how it works. No, I do want to see what the OFCRA guys on Green 4 do, though. They're our wild card right now, because these are some of the best players we see in OFCRA on Thursdays.
You're gonna hand magic, I'll fight 2 minutes. Say something very German. Oh, we got a bunker, out, man! Here. Here. More bunker, more.
Next time dig the fucking thing on top of the bridge in the north.
Sorry, answering some DMs about something. Yes, so Green 4, let me explain that feature. Every defensive faction has the opportunity to use Defender Fortify build points through Ace Fortify, which is a feature built into Ace that allow them to build fortifications. Why they would put one all the way up here is beyond me, because you'd rather build fortifications around the defensive area itself. Otherwise, they're kind of a waste. Like right here is good, but it's a bit of an obscure area to do it. They've also built some down here to cover that area. But, I mean, look how branched out the players are right now. So they're really trying to intercept stuff. But, yeah, Blue 4 have opted to not take those boats, and they're going to walk instead. But they can you can build fortifications around those areas. They can only do it within the safe start time in the sector that they're allowed to move in on. So this massive green area here, they can build stuff in. So I was making a joke earlier about how I literally get hundreds of DMs these days, and someone messaged me saying 101 now, and they were making a joke about now I have 101 DMs to deal with instead of 100. I just don't get the context because I'm going through my phone just seeing how people are responding, and there's a few people that, you know, I also talk to, but I send Bloodwing memes.
Ich hab keins.
For example. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I know, Janslavi. I know. I butchered your name too. I apologize. Mission has started.
I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, Bluck is already engaging the locals. Pretty sure that gets you Twitch banned, but I'm gonna highlight that anyway. Okay. You know, the ironic thing, guys, is they are the Vietnamese. So, South versus North? Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, Blue 4 collapsing their forces. We'll probably see a regroup point. Maybe the northern group will get intercepted, but unlikely. You got Arcor coming around on foot here. He's got to be careful, because if he goes too far out on his own, that could be considered lone wolfing. But either way, the VC breaching VC. Yeah, right? It's the VC Civil War. South Vietnam rising again. Ha! Maybe. And then Ford just sent me a DM saying 102. I'm going to strangle you all. Yeah, no, I agree, as they've got a pretty good defensive line set around. They're just trying to feel for where Blue 4 is going to attack from. They do have a few guys on one of the other two caches, but the main one they want to hold is the prison. They're doing this large of a formation here to try to catch any Blue 4 guys out in the open before anyone regroups, because it's going to be easier for Green 4 to eliminate an entire squad rather than the whole platoon. NASA and Mr. Dave going up. They could catch Kiri out of position, who's the 2IC. Maybe. NASA doesn't have his gun out. Oh, this is awkward. No way. No way, because Kiri went in the low ground. No freaking way. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. Stealth 100. He's right under your nose. Fog of War, baby. It's a thing. I wonder where the enemy is. He's just saluting down here. Why? This is the final round of the night. There will still be the late branch, but I do not cover the late branch. It's invite only thingy. Arcor, buddy. You're not gonna believe it. They're right behind you. Arcor, they're literally right behind you, buddy.
Northeast, no.
Nope, Seismo just found him. Jesus.
Yeah, I just killed, like, team leader.
I just killed a team leader. That's what Seismo just said. You got Lolo all the way back here as a marksman kit. NASA and Dave might come around, though. All right, now you got a long-range fight going right here. Green 4 might be trying to send some additional forces up with that truck. Unlikely, though. Blue 4, meanwhile, they're regrouping on the southern side. So this is where Green 4 could still bounce back here. If they engage Blue 4 groups before they can all regroup, they might be able to lower Blue 4's maximum player base number, or player count would be the proper term, so that when they do their main assault, Green 4 will maintain a number advantage.
No, it was definitely the enemy.
I think Seasonal now wondering if he killed a friendly or not. You got Curious across the river here. 100k on blue. Let's go TSB. Hey.
Pull back west. Pull back west. Pull back west.
So I think he's telling his guys to pull back west here before they're possibly encircled. You got Green 4 now crossing over here. Smoke rounds being fired. Nordic Prophet trying to get some pickoffs here. He's also up a kill. I think he's double tapping the body. the guy he just took out. With an HE RPG, nice. That's one less asset for Green 4 to use. You got these two Green 4 guys still coming around over here. Looks like they're a little out of position here, but Ofkra's infantry are going to come around the flank. This could go either way. Guys, stop DMing me and saying you're the 103rd or 104th or 105th guy to DM me. God damn it. Stop it. I already have enough DMs as is. Fuck. Please. It literally clogs my Discord. And then I'll crash when I open Discord on my phone. Please. Stop it. I beg of you. All right, Pogo underscore leading the group. He is as the medic, though. You generally don't want the medic on point. 1 life per round. Yep. And this is the 3rd round, so when people die, you'll probably see them disconnect because the late branch, again, invite only, doesn't start till 8 p.m., but at 8 p.m. I'll be covering something else.
Most of them.
Blux saying don't engage just yet. He's looking across the river, but he's going to have
Nasser, Dave.
TSB run into him here.
Dave.
Oh my god, no, they're not going to go past each other. They're gonna, Ivno's going to run into him. Ivno turns and engages, only to be turned and engaged, and he's taken out. Not sure if he got a kill. And now we're closed in the CQC. So 4 Green 4 players here trying to encircle 3 Blue 4. Few Blue 4 guys on Overwatch. Mr. Dave and NASA completely out of position now as they tried to close the gap. Getting a DOS attack in my DMs. Technically it would be a DDoS because it's coming from multiple different people, aka multiple different sources. Now if it was one person just spamming my DMs, then it would be technically a DOS attack, but there's your cybersecurity lesson for the day. You got Shay trying to pick off Kiri here, only for him to get M249'd in the ass. Oh my gosh, the tree's preventing him from being double tapped. So he hits him in the leg instead. He could just drag him out. The tree's a buddy. Exactly, Nabes. Fun fact, I have a cybersecurity background. But anyway, it's what I went to college for. It's the backup job. Oh my god, Kiri now has like 3 Green 4 guys on top of him. Shay's looking around for him. Oh, I think Ezio just got a drop. He is on the multi, by the way. And Sam's still trying to find a way to double tap Shay. Oh, that's hilarious. Blue 4, meanwhile, has regrouped their other 3 squads. They're coming around along the right side on the rear as Green 4 has pushed about 1/3 to half of their force to deal with this group. Kiri just found a dude. He's killed 2 so far. Swola's right behind him. And Kiri has not noticed. Instead gets tunnel vision with Roy DeCamper and taken out. So Blue 4 still bypassing here. Shay's still knocked out. Double taps on Kiri. But this is pulling a good chunk of Green 4 away. Now you're going to see this massive 3-squad line formation come in and sweep right to left. So this is going to pull a lot of Green 4. There's even more guys coming down looking north. And Blue 4's in a really good position to do this. Why? What? Why are there 2 people unconscious here? Did the Piranhas get him? I think the Piranhas got him. Okay. Roy DeCamper. I know it is a good name. How you doing, Wheaton? If no, yeah, sometimes the hitboxes get you, buddy. I'm sorry. Piranhas 2, Blue 40, right? Yeah, if no, you had it. You literally had the drop on him, but then they just turned around and sprayed you. I don't know how you didn't get the kill. Even hit on your screen, you probably saw the blood, but here's the thing. If you're attacking someone on the flank and you're perpendicular to them, when you open up your shot, especially if they have a launcher on the back, you got to remember, a launcher is a hitbox, and it just absorbs damage. There's no penetration. You hit that, it's like hitting a tree. It does nothing. It just absorbs the bullet. But if you hit someone at this angle, you're not going to hit their chest. You're going to hit their arm hitbox instead of their chest hitbox, which will do less damage overall compared to hitting someone center mass in terms of like pain damage to knock them out and stuff. You hit from behind and left. I know, but it still sometimes clips to the arm, even if you engage in an angle like this because their arm's right there.
Yes, no.
And talking about how he wounded himself in the river. But Wheaton, it's good to hear, man. Hope everything's okay. Between you, FNF, you know, everything. But yeah, just arm hitboxes in Arma 3 aren't always the best thing. And then head hitboxes, too, can be a little wonky at certain angles. But one of my favorite things to do in Arma 3 Ops when I play PvE and rarely play PvP is I get the biggest, fattest fucking launcher that I can. Usually a Stinger. Because the Stinger then from a certain angle will cover my head. And yes, I am the type of person to just go at an angle where if I'm taking fire, I'll put that Stinger between me and the gunfire at my head's level, and it'll just absorb all the damage. Why? Because Zeus metagame. Now let's see if King sees Depso. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. King! Oh, no. Oh, fuck. King! King! Bro. Bro. This is why I love covering FNF. The shit we see. Oh my god. Did Fieri just get a kill? Nope. He's pushing Depso. He's got the other guy though. Now Green Force pulling away. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is rare to see people like King get scuffed like that, but that was pretty damn funny. Fieri just took a few hits there. Come on, send more of them to Flavor Town. Quick tack reload for Fieri. Azariah just repeating himself with bruh. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, right? All right, Depso still running back here. Green 4 now setting up a new defensive line. They still got a lot of guys on the northern side. But now you're starting to see these lines come in. Oh, now he's trying to kill Bayant with it. Ah. Guy Fieri getting shot at. Depso unable to land the kill. He's going to pull back. Grenades going off on his rear. Ooh, that is a great hiding spot. The issue is his bullet's going to get stuck in the tree. They do not. He gets some shots on Clown. Depso flanked and eliminated. Did Dream get him? Holy fuck, Dream's not supposed to get kills. Bayant almost blue on blues him. Good on Dream. Bronson fighting with Daedalor. Unfortunately, Daedalor had the high ground. So now you got Blue 4 trying to encroach. They've completely bypassed this first cache site, though, which I find kind of funny. Someone's going to have to go back and actually detonate it. Maybe the whole platoon got lost. But yeah, just the sheer amount of Blue 4 pushing. A lot of Green 4 still out of position. They're chasing those 4 Blue 4 guys. Cake here coming up. Knocks Huller out. Tries to get some double taps, but again, the tree hitbox stops him. And again, Green 4 doing a fighting retreat here. As they now come down this hill, they're going to try to get in their defensive positions. But people like Nimia are right next to this open area, could stop them. Oh, Nim, please. Come on, Nymphomaniac, do it. For blood. Daedalor, shot in the ass. Fire going on Vagrant. More fire going down there. That's Nas with an MG3. Vagrant getting knocked out. Explosives going off. Not sure if that was effective. Dream died and disconnects. That's unfortunate. He got his kill, though, and we caught it in 4K. Yeah, Green Force still trying to pull more forces back. They got a squad right here that could come into flank. Don't be mean to Dream. AT coming down. That killed a dude. I got a smoke charge as Blue 4 follows suit. At this point, these two caches are going to get blown up. Someone's going to have to run back and grab that one because Green 4 is still hunting down these 4 Blue 4 guys over here. They've pulled quite a bit of infantry to that area. That's all of Offcro just going offensive, but it's costing them those numbers. Lurch trying to run as he is engaged. Lurch now trying to turn and engage. Wise coming around to flank. Unfortunately, K-Kier has a PKM. Yeah. Oh, Dream, you got TK'd? Bayan almost TK'd you, but then pulled his shots. Back send. Meanwhile, Blue 4 Command is running a solo operation here. He's actually confusing Green Force counterattack. Some of them are now turning to try to find him. But every little bit that you can pull helps. More Toyota War? We'll see. Did Khalil just... No!
Mierda, creo que te he matado, tío.
So Blue 4 Command is making Green 4 team kill each other. Alright, I see.
Ay, Dios, lo siento, tío.
Doesn't really sound happy with that. There's Objective 3 destroyed. That was all the way back here. Looks like that was a timed charge. So now the Blue 4 tidal wave continues. We see Papega Pirates starting to come into this cache area. Vans getting blown up by a grenade. Steve-O coming around, or just Steve double tapping Bayan. Runs out of ammo as Waldo pumps him full of lead. Grenade thrown out. It is a smoke. Legal action, not sure what he was shooting at. Oh, he's pre-firing the building. Gotcha. You were TK'd by Yanni. Waldo coming around, but Steve stops him. But Steve gets stuck on the corner, and Twins gets him. Grenade thrown. Let's see if it penetrates and kills Pierce. It does not. Roster comes around. Throw a charge in here. Oh, God, grenade. Oh, God, another grenade. This is about to get messy. There goes Pierce. Oh, my God. Oh, there's bits of player everywhere. Oh, God, Fonz goes in. Roster prepping the AT. He's going to daisy chain this. Yeah, you might want to back away, buddy. That's going to make one hell of an explosion. You just...
Why did you do that?
just what Herman said. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my freaking God. Oh. Oh. I'm like, at least back away properly, you degenerate. Last cache, meanwhile, you have all these guys hunting around. Looks like they found out that they're in a lot of trouble, so they're trying to grab these boats. But those boats go slowly. It might not be enough time as Scan Your Recon pushes the last area. We just saw Kazul. No, it was Dobbs, excuse me. Got taken out by Norris. And he's now pulling back on 2 kills. Yanni. Has Yanni redeemed himself? I don't see him. He might be dead. Hurton finding Ant and puts some shots in him. The Yanni is dead with -1 kills. He did not redeem himself. Hurton gets a double tap. Malin just got a 1v1 kill right there. All of Green Force Southern side is down. You just got to see these guys go around. Nimia and Fez and Whiplash has DC'd. Fez don't know about, but Whiplash and Nim are part of Scandi. So that means they have died, and now Papega is coming up to reinforce Scandi on this final push to the area. This is going to be over in 5 minutes, guys. we will continue streaming with some DayZ. We're going to go ahead and jump on server 2 and just try to pull back to the tent and then see if we can go north and do a fun little expedition. All right, well, really just went down. Khalil getting quickly tapped by that freaking MG3 by Guy Fieri or Nafs. Good God. Nafs on 2 kills there. Those might have just been his 2. And now, well, he got Alipoos over here, but Blue Force bypassing him to head to the cache. Here comes Alipoos. Yep, we're going to be going on that one. Purton. Wait a second. You're not friendly. Yeah. 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 Oh my God, did they come down in the boat and immediately get shot at? Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank God Tackleberry is still here to do something. Because literally every... Oh, God, guys. Think your 100k points are pretty safe? Yeah, I'd agree with you. Well then, this has certainly become a predicament. They're still shooting at the guys down there. Someone will eventually go and destroy the cache, but I think it's over. Yeah. Let's have a look at Tackleberry. Tackleberry is doing Tackleberry things. Just waiting for the infantry to get that into that last cache. But yeah. Whoo-wee. So how's everyone's day? It looks like this is all pretty much wrapped up here. Good. I'm glad. All right, we got Arakiru running back to the cache site. Fight's not over yet, but let's be honest, it's pretty much over. No work tonight? Feeling pretty good? Win-win. Nice, Mason. Nice. Just the sheer amount of blue 4 coming to this area, and then you got the 1 green 4 guy. He's on 2 kills. Guys, do you believe in Arakiru? I'm going to be honest with you. I think he'll be okay. He's got the RPG out. He's ready to go. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He spotted Cake here. And he knocks it out. He got Cake here with the RPG. All right. Unfortunately, now all of Blue 4 knows that he's there, but hey, he's going to defend it. We're going to see something like Noble 6 on Reach, all right? It's going to be epic. Arakiru is literally going to stop everyone. There were like 5 Blue 4 over here. You just can't see the bodies. It was next to all this marijuana, you know? It's all bad. Oh, shit, he actually got a dude. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. That was casual. All right. Now Arakiru still with more RPGs. Oh my god! Another RPG kill by Arakiru. And there's the double tap. All right, now Noble 6 is really going to go nuts here. Thermite grenades going off. He's going to run back, and Arakiru's taking a nap. He's taking a nap. He's taking a nap. He's napping. He'll wake up in a second and kill everyone. Nem, that's a decoy cache. No, you don't need demo, buddy. It's a decoy cache. Arakiru has gone invisible. Whoa, where is Arakiru? Whoa, down. Anyway, guys, there was a lot more Blue 4 here. Arakiru, like, killed half of them. He did a great job, but, you know, Noble 6 didn't live, but, you know, it's fine. Anyway, guys, that is it for Friday Night Fights. We're going to transition into DayZ. Thank you so much for watching. If you were just here for FNF, go operate operationally. Again, if you're not here for DayZ, do remember we have a Zeus op in a little under 2 hours. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally. Righty. Now, I'm going to get out of there. We're going to